and welcome to the Cracker Barrel Podcast. We are live.
We're live at your mom's house.
Nick's on his way.
All right.
He's
All
prepared.
right.
He's making
When
some.
he comes here, I'm going to say, the man of the hour.
Yeah. We have some. He had some preparations.
A Q&A with
Don't worry. Even though he made this cool character and everything, we're just gonna shut it down and save his character.
Oh hey, we're in the wrong. We're in the wrong chat.
Yes.
Egads! Egads! My roast is ruined.
All right, we are live. Why aren't I showing up on Twitch?
Hello.
There we go. All right.
And welcome to the Cracker Barrel Podcast.
Come right in. Come one, come all. So yeah, got an interesting session coming up here. I tell you what.
Session.
Let's see if you check the title name.
Oh wait, what's the title name?
I've been sitting on this one for like a week. I've been like, man, this is gonna be great.
Oh no! Oh
that
no!
Dies. It doesn't
come back.
That's fucked. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Nick actually gets reborn.
No more reborn characters.
Reborn characters.
Welcome, Nick.
No, it's me.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Jake.
Hour.
Never mind, not man of the hour.
That's what they called him in college.
The what?
Man of the minute.
Hey yo.
Man of the minute man. Man, they do call me the Minute Man. That's what all the girls called me, at least.
That was the original joke, only I did it in a funnier way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the chat box and the things you can type in it. Whoa.
Oh, what can I type?
Oh, I got
you can type exclamation point recap.
Whoa.
Asph.
Welcome, Nick.
Man of the hour.
Man of
yeah.
the hour.
Yeah, let me know when everybody's logged on to Twitch and we'll get started.
Oh baby.
We have much to go over this week. Well, as you know, because of the holiday and we didn't have class, we are already behind schedule for the rest of the semester. So get ready.
Yeah, you know we're behind for the rest of the semester. 3 more weeks, guys.
Oh, you're right.
4 more beers.
4 more. Oh, speaking of a beer, let me pop one open.
Oh, I'm gonna get a beer as well.
Smart command, kill Asph. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. Give me 1 second for no reason.
At all?
No reason at all.
I'm sorry, I'm scrambling because I had a document. I swear to God, I had a document with my spells. I didn't save it.
Your spells?
He smells.
Don't worry about it.
He smells folder.
You're like convinced this guy's. Everyone's convinced Asph is dead in the water, which is
no.
Clearly not true.
I know he's not. I know he's not.
No, but.
All right. Whoa, that's crazy. What happens if you do command kill Asph? Whoa.
Command kill ass. Let's see.
/ kill ass.
Command kill ass.
Yeah. What would you do? What would you do? What happens if you go and you do something like something like this? I don't know.
He does something like that.
I should play the gif of Tommen.
Oh, of Tom.
Tommen.
Oh my God! You made that
happen.
Die, guys. I don't wanna.
Why'd you make that a command, Clark? What the fuck?
What? We don't have any other command. I mean, we have that and we have recap. So, new command. Oh gosh. All right, look at that. Look at that. Look at all this fun stuff.
What the fuck is ego whip?
All right, is everyone ready? Is everyone on the Twitch? We'll
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
If you're
I
not,
did inform the
well, then you're
homies
not
that
going to be able to see the intro.
it's DB time.
I gotta get on Switch.
I only listen to the music.
Why does it always bring me to that?
Man, it's crazy that that's not my name now. That's not my name. Who the fuck is Sarah? Who is that? Not me.
You're Sarah now, bitch. You just got disowned. You're forever Sarah.
Nah,
Alex
dude,
is dead.
no, I still have my given name. I just don't have a family name.
Yeah, so now you have a family name from us. Your chosen family. You
Oh
are
god.
now.
I bought my dress and everything.
I mean,
so-
we could still break in.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we're still gonna go. Fuck it,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care anymore.
Did the Nightbot say the thing?
Nightbot, show us the
Fighter of the day bot.
night. Nightbot, shift taker for the daybot.
That's funny.
Thank
I
you, I
remember.
know.
Ha ha ha! Classic comedy.
Some of the most classic among the comedies.
Hey, a funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
Oh,
R
I gotta
slash
tell-
Reddit forum.
oh, I gotta tell
It's
you
the
guys
new
a
map.
little. I gotta tell you guys a little story that happened to me at work today.
Tell me a little story. Tell me
So-
a little story.
You know where I work, Sage, like the main,
Yes.
the main building.
The main
And that-
building.
Yeah, and like
Ooh,
the
actually.
registers are right next to like the windows where you see outside where the parking lot is.
Yes. Yes,
From
I do.
that, I'm about maybe 20 feet from my car. I look
Okay.
outside at my car.
Uh-huh.
My driver's side door is wide open.
No.
And there's a lady in my car.
Oh,
Oh,
damn. Good for
wait,
you.
what?
I go outside and I go, yo,
Hey.
bitch, get the fuck out of my car.
Damn.
Some crackhead lady is in my car.
What?
Going through it. She comes out with money in her hands because I left some money in there. She walks she
Oh,
walks
these aren't
over.
pockets, they're just flaps. I keep my money in my car.
Who needs
She
a wallet?
walks over to
My
me,
car
puts
is
the
like a
money in my
small bank.
hands, and starts telling me a bunch of excuses of how she's a terrible person, and so on. I say, yeah, that's cool, now fucking leave. And like she was just making a bunch of excuses. She's like, oh, what time is it? I'm like, oh, I'll tell you, it's 3:30. Now leave. Like,
Oh, goodness.
I'm
My
gonna call the
car
police.
robbing permit just ran out. I'm sorry.
like I was like. I
It's
was ready to
giving
fight her.
Ron
I was
energy.
honestly, I was ready to fight her. I was like full of adrenaline. I was ready to fight some crackhead lady.
All
See,
right.
So
See,
she
no,
got
wait.
on her bike and then she left.
Jake,
And
I want
then
you to
no-
take this moment because
Yeah?
this is a Ron and him guy moment. This is exactly how him guy feels towards Ron.
All right.
Yeah, regardless, nothing was stolen from me. I was ready to fight her, but
Slay for getting that money back.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Oh,
it like
yeah.
right in your view?
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I'm less than 20 feet away from my car from where I'm looking
Ah, Eddie,
out the window.
She tried that.
Stop doing that shit. Jesus.
It was at 3:30, middle of the day, light out in the front of the store. Luckily, she was like no
sun
one
is
else was
still
there.
out.
Yeah, the sun was still out in middle of the goddamn afternoon.
Sorry, DM. Hey, what? Hey, no,
Hey,
Clark.
Clark,
this is-
seems
you
like you have
should be
something in
happy
your
about
throat.
this.
Yeah, sorry. Coughing.
Clark, listen.
Look, you
listen.
did fill time
Is
while I
this
ran
a
to my
real?
car.
Is this a real D&D podcast if there's not 10 minutes of unfiltered conversation before the podcast actually starts?
Yeah, no, that's true. Speaking
Well,
of
D&D
unfiltered
podcast.
conversation, the only thing I love unfiltered are my cigarettes. Lucky Strike is removing the filters from now on, and you should buy them. We're sponsored now.
Wait,
Buy.
Lucky Strikes removing their
Not
filters.
sponsored
is that
by your
actually a thing?
alveoli.
Is
Not
that actually a
sponsored.
thing, Clark?
No, that is not actually a thing. Similar to. Regardless. Mm.
Let's get started.
I'm ready to fuck shit up.
Welcome in. Last session ended on a cliffhanger for some and a cliff fall for others. The party has been hired to kill a group of bandits camped out in the peaks of the fog-tipped mountains. A job of retribution filled with grim divine tidings. Accompanying them is Tanev, the Jenkins family guard with a thirst for revenge, and Tundo, who frankly does not want to be there. During a precarious mountain climb, the wall of rock exploded, sending Asph falling into the fog below. We begin our session with Tundo, resting
I like
calmly in the
name of
cart
the
at the base of the
podcast
hill.
At the moment,
What?
I don't like the name of the podcast at the moment.
Yeah, that's good.
It's all
We,
good.
That's great.
we begin our session with Tundo resting calmly at the base of the cliff. He looks around and just says, "Oh, fuck, why the fuck am I here? I should just leave at this fucking point. Whatever's out there can't be as dangerous as hanging around with these crazy fucks." As Tundo steps out of the cart, he feels the ground shake slightly, followed by a chittering screech echoing from the distance. With a large gulp, he gingerly steps back into the cart. For a moment, there is silence. A sudden explosion of rock cascades around the cart, filling it with broken shards of dust. Another sound a moment later, this one a conglomeration of breaking bones and squelching flesh, as a tiefling slams into the ground in front of the cart. Ass, I'm going to need you to roll me a death saving throw, please.
God damn.
Just
It's
pull
just-
up Asph here.
It is just a
it's
D20.
just a D20.
Flat D20.
That is an 18.
One success. As for the rest of you, I'm going to need you to all roll initiative.
Are you fighting?
Yeah.
As far as we
Yeah,
know,
you are
yeah.
current.
20.
You are
Oh, I guess I have
currently
advantage.
important note. You are currently about 100 feet off the ground from where you began, about 80 feet from the top of the cliff where the voices were coming from.
Bones is at the top, correct?
Yep.
Bones is not at the top.
No, Bones is flying above
Bones
us
is
all.
flying right with you guys.
Oh.
He
I thought
jumped
he was
off
above us.
right before the wall exploded. So, going to need rolls, please.
18.
20.
6.
Oh, Eddie. How dare you beat me?
I have advantage.
I have an advantage.
Oh,
You have advantage on initiative rolls?
Barbarians.
Oh, damn.
On me.
right. Bones is your turn.
Okay. Do I even notice that Asph has fallen?
You can make me a perception check.
I mean, we all yelled,
natural one.
"Ass!"
Natural what? You do not know that Ast has fallen.
Bones! Bones!
Come
What happened to
on.
Ass? You gotta go
You don't
check
have
on him.
initiative yet.
You do not have initiative yet.
I can
I
speak.
have
I
the
can speak.
initiative.
There's no initiative with speaking.
Speaking is not a
Speaking is a
special
free action on
use
your turn.
that-
On your turn.
Oh,
I'm gonna
ooh.
fly up, I guess. How far are they up the cliff from me?
They are 80 feet from you. Are 80 feet. They are 80 feet above you.
Okay, I'm gonna rage.
All right.
And I am going to hang on. Does unarmored movement apply to, or not unarmored movement, what's it called? Fast movement apply to flight speed?
What is fast move?
My speed increases, fast movement is a barbarian characteristic. My speed increases by 10 feet. Yeah, it just says speed.
Oh, that's
So
probably
anyway,
the unarmored movement.
I have a 50-foot flighting. I have a 50-foot flight speed.
Or no, isn't your what's your walking speed?
40 feet.
Okay, it's 40 feet. That's with that increase of 10 feet.
Oh, I thought the flight speed was just a flat 40.
No, it's not due to your rage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have a 40
So,
feet movement.
I
And
guess
that
I'm
does
just
include
gonna
flying, because that's the way that a wing is.
dash up there.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna rage also.
All right. Rage. You go, you dash up there, and that is your action.
That's my turn.
All right. Sarah.
I'm ready to fucking kill some guys.
I need to
Did
roll.
I-
I need to roll.
Did I see Nick or Asph fall?
No, come on, dog. Come on.
Roll perception check.
See. Please roll high.
18.
18. You did indeed.
Oh shit. How
You saw-
far to the how far to the ground am I?
Roll a survival check.
12.
12. You know that you're pretty high up and that you've been climbing for a while, but with the fog and with you more focusing on going up than how far you are down, you can't exactly tell.
Should I go? Fuck. Him guy, if you could go help Bones, I'm gonna go save Ash, I guess.
Okay, I guess so.
I'm going to start climbing down.
All right. Full
Just
movement.
full movement, and if I can see the bottom, I will eventually just misty step an extra 30 feet down.
Okay. So what's your movement speed? 30 feet?
30 feet. And I'll yeah.
Okay, so 30 feet plus your dash. Or yeah, 30 feet plus your dash. So that's going to be 60 feet. Okay.
And do I see the bottom?
Make a perception check. Because you're going through like a layer of fog.
Ooh, mod at 20.
Out of 20, you do indeed.
How far would that be?
20.
Roughly.
It's about 40 feet down.
I'm going to okay. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now the people at the top. You, Bones, as you rise over the top there, you are not within range to strike at them, but you can see them. Standing in front of you, there are two shorter people, one of which with a very large beard, the other of which holding on to this like winding root staff. And then a third person on the taller side, very slender, very clearly elven. They just sort of look at you and yell, "Fuck!" And they are all going to make attacks at you. So that is going to be a.
They yell. Fuck.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, that'll hit.
Damn.
All right. So that's going to be a. That's going to be. Yeah, that is going to be 20 damage.
What kind of damage is that?
Piercing. So have.
You mean 10 damage?
Have to 10.
I don't even notice.
Nick, what the fuck are you putting in shit? Regardless,
I'm dead at the moment, so I'm just putting.
Yeah,
in
dead.
you are
Fighting
not
for life.
dead.
I'm dying.
It is
So
just not
my-
your turn. All right. Second is going to be
so
a
my
24 to
consciousness is
hit.
just posting drone shots.
That will hit.
All right. There you
images that
take
Ash was-
13 decreased down to 7 piercing damage.
Fine.
And right after they fire, they go and they turn and they run
Damn.
down into
Okay.
the wall. The final one that you can see, the gnome figure with this winding viney grasp. He just says, "Oh, seem a little large for me. Here, a playmate." He snaps his fingers, pointing to the ground, and in front of you appears this massive praying mantis.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
In front of me?
Yep, in front of
You're
you.
the only one up there, dog.
Is this Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones?
It's very similar to that, yeah.
Is this an Acklay?
That thing was terrifying.
No, it is not an Acklay. It is something else, but
Can my character acquire a lightsaber?
you are dead.
You can attempt to
Um,
build one later.
alright,
You
and as
are
And as this happens, they go and they run away and they sort of disappear into the wall, and you can hear this like this rumbling sound as if a large boulder is being moved.
Oh, I know what I can put in front of the large boulder.
A boulder.
Next.
A large bug.
We have
Oh, are they like Jesus? Are they going into the cave? Are they rolling the boulder out of the way of the cave?
They are going into the cave, it seems.
Terrific.
Guy, it is now your turn.
Okay. I think I would like to first. So I'm still holding on to the wall as far as we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I standing? Okay.
No, you're holding
I'd
onto
like
the
to-
wall.
Can I climb up there to help Bones?
Okay. You can go ahead to go with your Can you dash more than once per turn?
I think so, because I have uncanny or no.
Well, I think
I
you
have,
only get one dash action regardless
you
of
only
what
get
you
one
do.
dash action. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
go and you climb up. Your movement speed is 30, I believe.
And then like call down to everybody if you want,
Yeah.
which normal people can't do.
So yeah,
I
you
just
have
get to yell.
you have 30 feet. So you go and you climb up the wall about 60 feet. You're around 20 feet from the top.
I'm 20 feet from the top.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have another thing I can do then. Hold on. I'll just yell at Sarah. I'll be like, Sarah, how's Asph?
I'm not there yet. I'm close.
Well,
How's
hurry
he-
up.
It's hard to climb down a giant
about
rock
it.
wall.
I think that's all I can do for now. Yeah.
All right. In that case, Ass, gonna need you to roll me another death saving throw, please.
Let's see. That is an 11.
Oh,
11
success.
just barely succeeds. You continue to cling on to life. At this point, Ass, you go and you can feel as if you're clinging back to life. You feel two hands rest upon you, start shaking you. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bones, it is your turn.
I'm gonna call out cowards, and I'm gonna go and try to beat the shit out of this big lizard bug thing. I don't really know the difference.
Right. Make an attack roll for me.
Does a 15 hit?
Indeed, it does.
Right, roll damage. So my rage damage is +3, I think.
Yeah, it's your strength mod, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you
okay.
just like add your strength modifier twice, maybe. I don't know. You know more than
Okay.
I do.
12 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
That probably misses. That's a 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
Your first slash goes and cuts down into the leg of this beast. It just sort of gives out this noise, and it recoils back, missing your second strike. Sarah, it's your turn.
Sarah said, I'm climbing. Give me a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm climbing down. Yeah. I'm gonna go down another 10 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna misty step
All right.
right to ass.
Gotcha. Go and you disappear, and you're right next, like basically looking over Ass. Tundo is shaking him, trying to get him to wake up.
I'll move Tundo aside quickly, and I'm gonna go to my
Wait.
bag. I'm gonna pop a potion. I have some healing potions.
Does
Mhm.
Misty Step mean that you're invisible then? Or wait.
No,
that's
no, it's just a teleport.
I was just gonna think it's really funny that Tundo just like sees you, either like feels your presence, like you touch him and he freaks out, or you just appear out of nowhere and has
No, I
a
kind of
little
like
panic
poof.
bug.
You see some like misty kind of like poof, and then I poof into the other place.
Mm.
I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna uncork a potion. I'm gonna just and pour
Shove
it down.
my guzzle.
Yes, your sweet guzzle.
All
Drink
right.
up.
Roll
hate
a
that.
roll healing.
What is my healing potion?
It's likely a
Give me one s-
standard, so it's probably
It is a
2d4.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Hey.
8.
8.
8 plus 10. You got 10 health.
Wait, you rolled
Total.
2 4s?
Yes, I'm shitting
Okay.
you. Not. I'm
Oh,
shitting
well,
you. Not.
okay.
Kidding you,
All right,
not.
cool. Yeah. So you go as you feel as this like warm, viscous liquid goes down your throat, and you sit up coughing. Your bones start to go and miraculously start to set into themselves. You still feel awful, but you are stable.
I'm
And you
like
have
Yeah,
10
sitting.
hit
baby, I'm
points.
alive.
I'm sitting
I
next
can.
to him like
I don't have
Jesus
to. I
Christ.
don't have to pull out my dumbass character. Hell yeah, baby.
Ash
yeah.
says in a delirium.
The fuck are you talking about? Did you see the next life? What was it like?
I have some insights about the modern conservative movement.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. Let's get. Where am I?
Where
On the ground.
Oh
What
man,
happened?
I must have fallen off the cliff.
You fell like,
God damn.
not gonna lie, you fell like 70 feet plus. Like, you fell like 100 feet.
In the background, you can hear Tundo murmuring to himself, "Oh, what, Tundo? You're not going to climb the fucking cliff with us? Oh, jeez, yeah."
You dropped like,
Smart
a
man.
brick and you bounced like
Thank
a
you,
sack
sir.
of potatoes.
Thank you, Alex, for that
Ooh.
yummy potion that I'm sure you gave me.
Well, it's a good thing I had been holding on to him. So you're welcome.
Oh man, I feel so awful.
Yeah, just chill for a minute. We're getting this figured out.
My
All right.
bones feel in the wrong places.
Bones. Speaking of which, you watch as behind this massive.
Hang on.
Holy shit, Eddie Christ, Jesus,
Got
Eddie
stop,
is Christ.
Noise.
dude! You gotta stop like putting the wire brush against your mic. You're killing me.
Literally, that's just like moving it. It's like the world's most sensitive microphone, apparently.
Yeah. Either way, behind the insect, you can see that two of the figures who went and struck at you have now disappeared seemingly into the wall.
Hmm.
Damn. Okay. Bye.
Well, this insect thing is clearly a distraction, but probably do need to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Him guy, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I climb to the top?
Indeed, you can.
Okay. And I have a question. So is cunning action just in general like so after if I cast a spell or if I use my action to attack, that's just the bonus action saying that I
Yeah,
can move.
cunning
Okay.
action is like the umbrella term for like you can use your dash as a bonus action, you can disengage as
Okay.
a bonus action. That's what a cunning action is.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. I just wanted to double check. So yeah, I'll climb to the top. There's no enemies that I can see now because they've all hidden behind the wall.
There's a large praying mantis who is
Oh,
assaulting Bones.
I thought he was just melded into the wall or something else did.
Guys who were there.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my battle axe, my battle base, and I'm gonna swing at the praying mantis.
All right.
At underbelly. Cut it open from the underside. Okay. Do I get an addition to anything with the?
It's your strength modifier.
Okay.
And proficiency. Right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Strength modifier and your proficiency bonus.
And my proficiency bonus?
Yeah, you're proficient with swinging your thing.
Yes, I am proficient in swinging my thing. That's what she said. So, a modded 20 then.
All right, it hits. Roll some damage for me.
Roll that. damage. That is a. Hold on. 5. So that's a 10.
10 damage. All right. Sweet. It is now its turn. It is going to, it seeing the two of you just sort of like backs up slightly. It starts to hiss. The hiss turns into a gargle and it starts spewing acid out towards you. Going to need
Okay.
dexterity saving throws from the both of you.
I would like to use uncanny dash or uncanny.
It needs to hit first.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna roll and we're gonna see. And well, it's a 3, so
all
fuck
right,
you.
all right. Okay.
Oh god.
Let's see. Oh, 21.
All right.
Well, I cover. So here's what happens. He like sprays the acid at us or whatever, and I jump in front of Bones to take most of the brunt of it.
All right. If you want, do you want to do that? You'll probably have to.
A lot of damage.
All right. So it's 12 damage normally. Bones, you take 6. Him guy, are you using uncanny dodge still, or are you
Yeah.
going to take it full to block Bones?
Well, if I block it full, would Bones get any damage?
No, I don't care about
A
6
little,
damage.
but
I promise you care about 6 damage more than I care
know.
about 6 damage.
Him guy cares about the performance of it all. So he would yeah, he'd take the damage.
all right. So you take 12 damage.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was at full health anyway.
In a dramatic feat of futility, him guy dives in front of Bones.
Slow motion. No.
What? You're here?
All right, Bones is your turn.
I'm just
Or
gonna go
actually,
keep attacking.
Ass. Sorry, Ass is your turn.
Yeah, he's alive.
Ooh, baby.
Man of the hour.
So I'm on the ground. How much health do I have? Sorry, 10?
8.
10 health.
You
No,
have
10.
10
I ro-
health.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
2d8. It's 2d8 plus 2.
Alright, let me get back. I am kind of like still out of it.
Climb the wall again. Climb the wall again.
Climb the wall! Don't
Wait,
want
can
to
you
climb
use
the fucking wall.
Plant growth to bring you up there.
Can I cast Aura Vitality?
Do you heal from that as well, or?
I can heal myself, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, let me just make sure I can heal myself before I do this chest move.
Yeah, 1 creature the aura, including you, to gain 2d6.
All right. What do I have to do? I have to roll something.
Do you just want to use this for a full minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, I wouldn't complain because I get healed from it too.
So in this case, since you're going to be using it for a whole minute, you're going to do, and that's 6 times. So you're going to roll 12d6, please. If you're just healing yourself.
12d6. Can I
And you
give
want-
some to
want-
Sarah?
It is
You
one
want me to-
creature in the area. You can heal however many you're going to do. You get 6 uses of this basically because you're just going to sit there and use it.
Oh, so it has to be one target.
Yeah, it's one target. Like you can just bounce
Alright.
back and forth between you and Sarah, and you can each get
We can-
6d6
I'll heal up.
healing.
12d6.
Wait, Nick. You want to split it? I get 6. You get 6.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
that? All right.
Okay.
So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
60 what?
5.
d6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Is it
Keep
plus
track,
anything?
Jake, 'cause
Is it
we're
plus-
doing
is it-
every other.
Nope.
Is it? Well, Oh, it's not. Okay. I get 19. So that's how many I got. I rolled a 1 on one of them. I got 19.
Oh, so I just have to roll my 6. Okay.
Yeah, just roll your 6. And this will take a minute, so you'll like sort of drop out of the initiative for a second. Which is fine because you are out of the relative danger.
Yes.
14.
I'm out of combat as well.
Okay. Cool.
Not a lot. 14. So 24.
All right. Bones, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go attack the thing.
All right, let's see it.
24. Sorry, 22.
Hits.
Okay. 14 slash.
14 damage. All right.
I hit it again.
All right. Let's see it.
24.
Hits.
14 slashing damage.
14 slashing
Jeez.
damage. All right. You go and you just haul into this thing, cutting deeply into its, well, I don't know if it's a shoulder technically, but into the shoulder.
Joint.
Yeah, into the arm
Right.
joint. And then back out. All right, him guy, it is your turn.
Was it Bones' turn just now?
Indeed it was.
Isn't it Sarah's turn?
I'm out of combat.
Oh,
All right,
shit,
you
okay.
guys are gonna need to do a little. We're gonna do a little trust exercise where you guys trust that I can keep 4 people in a line properly.
All right.
Except for the times where I can't, then do correct me. But
then do correct me.
Yeah.
Okay, I trust you. I trust you. I guess I'm gonna just ask Bones where the others are. Where are the other people? There were other people up here.
Put back into the cliffs. Go after them.
Okay, I just run to the cliffs then.
all right, you're going to get a attack of opportunity, unless you want to disengage.
No, I want to run. I'm gonna attack of opportunity.
All right. So
I'm gonna cast.
What? No, the other person
Oh,
gets
I
an
can't?
opportunity attack on you if you're gonna run
Oh.
and leave combat.
Okay.
I have the ancestral protectors, so I can probably reduce some of that.
Yeah, you can do that, or you can just disengage as a bonus action, and everything is good.
Yeah, see, just disengage as your bonus action because you're a rogue, and then you can just dash after them.
Okay, I guess I'll disengage from combat and dash.
All right. So you disengage and you dash, and you don't really need to run all that far. This sort of like plateau area is only like 60 feet in diameter. It's just sort of
60
like
feet?
just sort of like a 60-foot diameter. But with your movement, you run up and you like are at a wall. You're just at a stone wall.
Okay. Can I'm gonna put my hands on the wall to see if I can find a opening point. I guess just like
All right,
I want to
make
investigate the
a
wall to see if there's anything to do.
all right, make a perception check.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. Let's see. So it's a 19 plus 4. It's a 23.
23.
Yes, sir.
Looking across the wall, you notice that there is a very, very large boulder covering, which doesn't really seem to fit within the way that this cliff face looks.
Rock, you say?
A very large boulder, yeah.
A very large boulder, you say?
Upon closer inspection, you can see that there is a fist-sized hole which goes all the way through to the other side.
Ooh. I don't know what my fist can do with that hole. Can I try to pull on the rock, or is it the end of my turn?
That would be the end of your turn.
Okay, cool. Then yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, there's a rock with a hole in it.
Rock
Insect's
and a hole, you say?
turn.
It's a rock with a hole.
That is a 20 to hit.
This is truly a Nicolas Cage moment.
Bones.
It's my turn.
It is not. It's the insect's turn. It has just struck you.
Oh, okay.
It was a 20
That
to
is
hit.
It's a certified Star Wars moment.
It is a.
What kind of damage is this?
What? I'm rolling. Okay, so it's 9 slashing damage halved to 5, and then also 2 acid damage, which does not get decreased.
Oh.
I'm also going to need a dexterity saving throw, or sorry, strength saving throw, please.
Saving throw. It's a 10.
10.
Rolled a 3.
No. Do I
get like advantage on those? No.
Yeah, you go and the beast with its 2 mandibles goes and grabs onto either side of you, grappling you.
Oh, hang on. I think I get a.
I think you get advantage on those as a barbarian. That's like danger sense.
Yeah, that is okay. Get another roll. Okay, 21.
21. All right, it goes to reach and grab onto you, but you're able to sort of stop it with your arms, holding it out.
All right.
All right, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna jam the sword into its mouth.
All right, let's see it.
It's a natural 2. I'm gonna try it again. It's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
13 slashing damage.
That will do it. You go and you just sort of move out of the way of its mandibles, piercing up once with your sword missing, pulling back, shoving back once more, your sword protruding out the back of its head. It has been slain.
Withdraw the sword, cleaving its head in half, and make hot pursuit for the rocks.
All right. Make me a dexterity check for me.
A dexterity check?
Yeah, just make me a dexterity check.
That's a natural 2.
All right.
Plus 2.
Asph and Sarah.
Yep.
Sitting beneath, you go and you have finished up your healing. And right as you go, Asph, you stand up to get ready. Splat. The head of a strange insect creature falls in between the both of you, splattering
Jesus.
you each
Oh
with
my-
viscera.
Jesus Christ.
Can I pull out my spectacles and have an examination?
Have an old gander
You-
clinging to life.
Go ahead.
All right, let's see. So this is an investigation check.
You have investigation with advantage.
All right, yeah. Let's see. Where's my character sheet? Oh, it's right here. Investigation. That's a 14.
14. Okay, looking at it, you can tell that it's some sort of insect, has natural chitin-like armor, and you can also just see and sort of smell that it is somewhat acidic, based on the fact that your clothes are slightly smoking and smoldering underneath the viscera that splattered upon you.
I say, hey Sarah.
Yeah?
It's an acidic bug. You'd never believe.
I can't believe. I'm looking right at it and I can't believe it. Who would have thunk?
As we stand here smoldering in acid.
Hey, Tundo,
Uh,
look at this acidic bug.
What the
Isn't this
fuck?
interesting?
No, this is not interesting. Are we going back to Wilkinson now? Was that enough for you?
No.
we still have some. We should probably go check on the rest of the party.
Does this look like a bandit? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Looks like fucking he did 2 minutes ago.
Mm,
Well,
Is
he's
there-
not. I saved his
if
life.
it wasn't pulverized, we could eat it, but just it's gonna get waste.
I'm gonna have to say no. I tend to avoid eating insects.
Mm.
I was close, but I'm good.
All right. So we are now out of initiative order. What? So do as you will. You're out of initiative order. Do as you will. You're out of initiative order.
So
Does the path
they're,
like
they're still up
does the
there,
path,
and
like-
Kim Guy's gonna try to pry at the door.
Yeah, they are still up
Kim
there.
Guy's gonna try to pry at the door.
Yeah, they are still up there.
they're still
You
up there.
want-
And you see this, the head of what appears to be an acidic bug, Sarah.
Yeah, and it looks like they killed it.
There's a rock.
Yeah, so it seems like they may be fighting things up there. We should potentially go help, but I really
Help
don't
with the
want to go
rock,
up there
dude.
again.
I mean, there's probably a path we can follow if we take the cart.
Help with the rock.
We could try that. Harold would be a utility, of course.
I'm gonna grab the head and just drag it to Harold so he can eat it.
All right.
Oh, such a good idea.
Harold looks at it and is not pleased. He does not seem to wish to bite into the acidic on-keg skull.
All right, then I'm just gonna throw it off the cliffside.
All right.
Yeet.
Let
you
nature
know what's
take.
Aren't you at the bottom of the cliff?
Yeah, we're at the bottom. Yeah, well,
Well, there's
I'm
a
just
Are
saying
you
we're-
throwing it?
There's a
Oh,
further
there's a
cliff.
cliff below the
Yeah, cliff below the cliff.
Yeah, we're on the path.
cliff
I imagine
section.
there's a.
Yeah, remember you were on there's the cliff face going up and the cliff face going down. The cliff face going down has the
Right.
cart down there. At this
Right,
point,
right.
also, Tanev has reached the top. Well, This is a right mess. Look at it. Looking around that top campsite, you can tell that it certainly was a campsite. There are scattered pots and pans all around. The campfire is still live.
Oh, hey, Tim. I'm glad you're all right. I forgot
Glad
you
you're
were
all
here.
right too. You saw
Hey,
one of your
yeah.
lot fell, right?
Yeah, he looks fine, I think. I didn't really check, but I think he's okay. but
Yeah,
hey,
it
you wanna
looks
help
like
me
you
with this
landed
rock?
fine.
Hey, you wanna help me with this rock over here? I think it might be a door of some sorts.
Well, let's go do it then.
All right.
You walk up, and the second you set your hands on the rock, you can almost see like a torchlight flickering through the
Ooh.
hole.
Rock
And
count
you,
as an object?
Hmm?
Does the rock count as an object?
I would say so, yes.
Ooh.
You go and you hear a voice suddenly speaking out from within, a voice you have not heard before. Can we help you?
I'm gonna make an attack on the rock. I'm running up. I don't know what these guys are doing.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you kind of attacked us, so we just want to kind of talk about it, maybe.
Well,
Bones.
the way that I
Bones
You
is
can pull
still
your
raging.
attack.
the way that I
Yeah.
have heard it is you were approaching aggressively, and for all we know, you had a desire to kill us.
No, that's negative. We were climbing up here to see what was going on, and then because we saw maybe some smoke, some campfire smoke, and we're just seeing if there were other people. And then you guy kind of done blasted us, so kind of had to defend ourselves.
Is
It was
this taking 6
self-defense.
seconds or longer?
Yeah.
Because I'm running at the rock.
Okay.
Yeah, you can attack the
I'm
rock
making
while
an
we're
attack
having
on
a
the rock.
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 14 plus 8 to hit.
Hits.
So if you could just let us
Instantly
in.
explodes the rocks because of the properties of my weapon.
It does not.
It does.
This
Okay.
is like an 8-foot boulder. This thing took
I asked
3.
you if it counted as an object.
Yeah, not in the case of that level of object. This isn't a fucking vase. This is a massive fucking boulder.
Nah, the secret is that Bones is actually planet busting if the planet counts as an object.
No,
Yeah,
it
Has
does
to
not
make one
count as an object,
successful
dude.
attack.
You
Dude,
just
I
have
didn't know
to
Bones was a
convince
planet buster.
Bones that
That's
it's an
really crazy on the
object.
power scale.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna jam my sword into the hole.
All right.
And sort of spin it and like carve the hole a little wider.
I mean, it's a like fist-sized
try to-
hole.
Okay, then I guess I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it's like-
jam my face up against the hole.
All right. Oh shit. Yep.
Just run,
Okay.
punch the
Hey, was
rock.
that your
and then
bug?
You
shove
hear
your face in
murmuring
there.
from within, and you start to hear one of them say, "Now look, one of my men said that you came and you were approaching aggressively, and we took actions to protect ourselves. Now, why is it that you are here?"
Because I killed the bug.
Oh, because we're looking for.
Okay,
we're
I am
looking for
being
something-
told that we did set a bug. Yes. Well, it was an arcane bug. There are no hard feelings, and
No, it's
we
a
forgive you.
arcade bug.
Eh,
Alright, so
We're
so
looking-
what were you doing up here? Why were you or whatever. I'm gonna let these people do the negotiating. I'm still raging.
Hey, Bones.
I'm gonna go
hey,
cool off.
Yeah,
Hey,
at this
cool
point,
off,
your
take a
rage
walk.
likely has died down because you
I'm
haven't.
gonna go trash the campsite. I was counting the amount of time it was taking. I have like another 2 minutes of
Well,
uncontrollable
no, you
anger.
need to keep attacking things.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
trash the campsite.
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna
Alright.
just kick shit over, pretend
Alright.
I'm looking for evidence,
Oh,
give people noise complaints.
Yeah.
oh. Sorry about my friend over here. He's having a rough day. Yeah. So we're looking for
Bug.
some. It's okay, Bones. It's okay. We're looking for some people who may know some bandits or some know about an incident that occurred around here these past couple weeks. Are you guys bandits of any sort?
I'm not
Uh,
up top, right? I'm still below.
Yeah, you guys are still
yeah.
below. Bandits? No bandits here. We are rock doctors.
Ah, yes, rock doctors. Hey, I have a friend who's a rock doctor. If you'd like to speak with him, he knows many things about the Earth and all of its niceties.
No, thank you. We are very smart.
Okay, I'm
Cool.
gonna just
So,
Please
body
go.
check the rock.
anyways,
I'm trying to push the rock out of the way because I'm
yeah,
sick
no,
of these
I'm
people.
also gonna try to push the rock out of the way because
Okay.
can I roll inside
I'm
to
gonna
check
make
if
an
they're
athletics
bluffing,
check
even though I
to
know they're
push
bluffing?
the thing.
All right, as you go and you start to roll this rock, and you hear, all right, fine, yes, we are the bandits. What? Are
21
you...
to. I'm rolling the rock. I don't care what this guy says.
Okay.
It's 21 to roll the rock.
All right, no.
Can I have assistance rolling the rock?
I have assistance. I was telling him I'm gonna roll the rock.
Okay, let's roll the rock.
Roll the rock. That is
Whoop.
it's an added strength or
No, one of you now rolls with advantage. Bones has already made his
Oh.
roll. Bones can either roll with advantage, or him guy, you can also make a check.
What's your athletics modifier?
my athletics modifier is +8, and I got a 16 roll. So
Okay, mine is +7. So you get another roll after that. I'm just giving you assistance.
oh, you want me to give another roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, you only get one.
Get one roll with advantage, right?
There are 2 rolls between each of you.
Oh, okay. So 24, I guess.
24, no.
And 22.
Also,
So.
still no.
Wait, if we're pushing together.
You are pushing together. This is
We're
a
riding-
massive fucking boulder.
And we
Okay,
have 2 massive dudes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Look, are you with the guard or something? What are you doing here? The guard doesn't come out here.
Yeah, no, yeah. So obviously we're not the guard. Duh.
Not until now. Come on, dude.
Hey,
Performance. Roll performance.
nah, him guy's like confused on what
This
to do.
is a routine inspection. We're
We're
looking for documents.
All right, make me a deception check with disadvantage.
That was on purpose disadvantage. That's a 6.
All right.
Okay, the rage is starting to die down.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right.
Anyways, why don't you come
I
out and
know
talk to us?
I know the sound of a merc when I hear one.
Hey, don't call my friend a merc.
Then how would you
Yeah,
like to
good,
be
Mercy.
referred?
Call him one. I said he sounded like one.
I said call him like one.
I didn't call him one. I said he looked like one.
He looked like one. I mean, you're not wrong. Anyways, why don't you just come out here? We've got some things to discuss. Some negotiations to be made. Why don't
We
you
shall
just come out here?
discuss here.
No, well,
You
that's
said
not,
you
that doesn't
came
seem
asking
very-
about an
Okay, I'm
accident.
gonna withdraw. Is this hole wide enough for the spear?
No, I'm gonna
yeah, it
try
is.
to hold.
I'm just gonna
hold
show
on
them
back.
the spear.
No.
I'm gonna start like twirling it around and dancing around in the background.
All right.
He's doing a routine. Oh my
All
God,
right.
he's doing a dance routine.
You're dancing around with the spear.
Very
Got it.
very gladiatorially.
You said you
See-
came here looking about an accident. What happened? What is it? What do you blame us for?
Oh well, that's why we wanted to talk to you. We don't blame you for anything, but if you,
We're just
if you-
asking some questions.
we just wanted to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
See the question.
We are
Want to
actually very
know-
well refined rock doctors. From within the cave, you can hear a short scuffle as somebody is being hit with something.
You did say that you were bandits earlier, so I'm gonna say no to the rock dock thing.
Yes, I am. I am
Very nice, very
sorry.
smart.
I am sorry about him. Malthus isn't the most intelligent of the group.
Oh, I actually think he's the wisest. He's the one he's complying, which is gonna fare off great for you. But non-compliance is actually means for us to take you under arrest. per
Why
se. So
are you here?
Well, we've heard some bandits caused an incident resulting in the damage of another, and by law, that means we are legally able to put you under arrest and bring you in for either trial or death. So if you'd like to do this the nice way, I suggest you come outside and answer some questions, or we'll be forced to come inside. Okay.
What happened to that caravan that I assume you are speaking of, the one that went off the cliff, was a tragedy,
Yes.
both morally and financially. We did not spook those horses. Believe me, our business works best if no blood is spilled.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish for money, then go down the mountain, go searching through the caravan. You shall find no such thing here.
All right. Let me go talk to my partner. I think Nice Cap is not working for you. Give me just a minute.
Look,
I'm
we
gonna go.
all have things to get back
Bones.
to. I have a
Bones.
husband
Hey,
and
Bones.
child at home.
Hey, Bones.
Yeah.
Team huddle. Team huddle. Bro.
Okay.
Bones huddle. What
I get in the
do we
huddle.
do? Are we? It's just us.
Oh, we can
It's
try to
just
push the
us.
rock again. I really thought I felt it budge.
I don't know what to do. Do we push the rock or do we? What?
Well, it's totally these guys, right? Like, this is not the wrong guys.
Yeah,
I
but it doesn't
recognize
sound
their
like they did it.
voices.
Let's get Asph
Oh,
Tanev
and
he
make some
says.
says,
signs.
popping up in the
Let's
huddle.
get. Can he do
Yeah.
like some plant thing that blows up the rock?
Yeah, well, it's a matter of if they can get up here. Can we take a look? I'm gonna look over and see.
Okay.
It's gonna take too long. We can try to
Don't
like
you
filibuster him.
people have anything better to do? Don't you have anyone
Actually,
to go
no.
back for?
No,
Actually,
no, we don't.
not really. You know, I've got like 3 years of memories, and then potentially thousands of years of murder victims
Oh, you'd
haunting
be
me
a
here. So a
wonderful
couple more, not gonna really make a difference to me. So I can just, wait you out. I don't need to eat or drink either.
Yeah, we can stay
You'd
here all day.
be a wonderful memoirist. Now I have a husband and child that I simply must be returning to.
Oh yeah, likely story.
There's no way that guy's married.
Prove
I'm
it.
so. He shows a
Okay,
wedding band on
I'm
his
stalling
left
for
hand.
time. By the way, the time is passing
All
while we're
right,
doing.
time is passing. Going down to the bottom of the hill, crew.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Camera
traveling up on
pans
the
quickly all the way down.
Yeah, we're traveling
Still
the car.
climbing. Camera beds back up 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
We're still in the huddle.
We're,
Yeah, we're
drone
still.
is in cinematic mode. It is centered on our cart.
Yeah, we're riding the cart up the path.
Oh, you just want to keep following the cart up the path.
Yeah.
All right. Who's driving?
Tundo.
No, Nick, I think you should.
No, does not.
Nick, I think you should.
No, please.
Nick,
Ash
what's your
is driving.
Nick, what's your animal handling?
Pretty good. Wait, let me check quickly.
Tundo
Animal
is-
handling is it's only +2.
That's better than me.
Climb up.
You're right. You're right. You're driving.
All right. Let's see an animal handling check,
Wait.
please.
Clark, what is Tundo's animal handling?
14.
14. Okay. You get behind the reins of the cart, and you go and slowly start inching Harold forward. He doesn't seem to like it as much. Like, he seems to have gotten into a bit of a routine with Bones and the way that he held the reins and moved it. And you slowly start to make your way up the path.
Wait, can I roll perception?
Yeah.
To see if I notice of Harold's discontent. What's my perception? A 13.
13. He's a crab. He doesn't seem like too happy walking on the shale mountain.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna.
would
Okay.
like to cast speak with
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Harold.
You know, cast
Speak
speak
with
with
Harold.
Harold. All
The
right.
camera's not on us, Eddie.
That's true.
Speak with Harold. I say, Harold, buddy, you seem kind of
And
you seem a bit discontented. I'd like to know how is your what can I do to make your journey easier?
We are far from the mud and the fish.
And I promise you copious amounts of fish when we get out of this godforsaken place where I almost died.
Promise. Not something I understand.
It is in good faith an agreement between people to do something. Just to do
Faith
something.
is not word. Understand.
And
All right, Harold. Is there anything I can do right now to make your journey easier?
Fish.
Do we have any fish?
Searching
I
around,
don't.
searching around the cart, you see Bones has left a sack of fish for Harold within.
Fish.
You did your grocery
I-
shopping.
I did.
How many fishes are there?
Like 10 gold worth of fish. There's a fair amount. It's like
Give
salted.
him one for now. Just give him one for now.
I'll give him 1 gold worth of fish for now. I would like to throw it out in front of him.
One
All right.
gold worth of fish.
Gold
That's a
worth of
lot of
fish?
fish.
All right. So you go and you're
How about
he
a half a
deserves
gold of
it. He
fish?
deserves it.
all right. You're throwing like a couple fish over the course of a few minutes, I figure.
Yes.
So while it does increase the speed in which you are traveling, it certainly doesn't do much for your back, as you are now like lurching forward, then stopping, then lurching forward, then stopping. But you're making your way faster up the road. After a few minutes, I would say a few minutes passed since everyone was talking, you can start to hear the sound of arguing and discussion at the top. We
Harold,
need to get
prepare.
in there.
I don't know. Well, what do you want to do? They don't.
Harold, come here.
Hey guys, we're
called to
here.
Harold.
I saved him.
We need your help.
Bones, I used
Oh,
some
good,
of the
Asph,
fish,
you're alive.
but I figured it was for Harold anyways.
See, I
What's
yes,
for
told you he
Harold?
was
Good boy,
fine.
Harold.
my bones are potentially in the wrong place, but I'm alive.
I'm gonna give him a lay on hands.
All right, you. So the path is a bit. It's not much of a path up to the plateau where you are. It's like maybe a 5-10 foot climb. So you go,
Oh, that's
and
fine.
the humans can go and climb up there, but yeah.
Harold has to stay put.
Mhm.
Okay.
You want to
So
lay
what?
on hands him, Bones?
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on hands.
As you do, as he does,
Cool.
ask, you hear something extremely quiet in your voice, an ancient, a like very soft, difficult to hear. You can barely understand, but you can make out that it is a Sylvan prayer.
Where? Who?
Bones walks over and he places his hand on your shoulder, and you feel as if you heal a little bit, but you also feel just sort of like a small voice in your ear whispering a Sylvan prayer, a prayer in Sylvan.
Interesting. How much do I heal?
5 hit points.
Jeez.
Ooh, all the way. All right.
See, I am up to 29 hit points. Yeah, baby.
Halfway there.
Well, it's
Whoa.
only at 42, so it's not
Harold.
actually not that
Harold's not up here.
Help me move this rock.
bad. Harold, help Bones move the rock, if you would.
Harold just sort of looks back at the cart. He is still hooked up to the cart.
Oh,
him from the
I'd
cart.
like to. I'll unhook Harold. I unhook Harold and say, Harold, would you help Bones move that rock, if you would?
Harold looks at you, then to Bones, then to you, then to Bones, and he
To
goes and he
Bones.
climbs up onto the plateau. Tundo, who is still sitting in the cart, is like, "Do you guys have anything to put underneath the wheels here?"
We're gonna have a big rock in a minute.
Yeah, as he goes down the hill with the cart.
He just is like sitting there really uncomfortably. He like doesn't. You can see the conflict
there's a
in
break,
his.
right? There's like a break.
I don't believe there would be a break. This is a very simple cart.
I'm gonna wedge a spear
We
in the
must
wheel.
have something we can put under the
A
wheels.
rock.
It's not a boulder, it's a rock.
No. What we're trying
Aren't
to
there
move
like
is a
pots
boulder.
and stuff at the campsite?
There are.
Are any of those pots suspended on a pole?
No.
I'm sorry,
any
did
of
we
the- are
stop
there
like
tent
on
poles?
the ramp up?
Are there tent poles?
No, not
the
really.
plateau, it's flat. Where is it rolling?
It's like,
It-
where
Or-
did we stop?
Well, no, the plateau is where you guys are. The road that Asph, Sarah, and Tundo just took up is a slow ramp all the way up here. It's the road that
So
you.
we roll it 10 feet forward before we decouple the
Look,
crab.
I mean,
Tundo
I
is
didn't know
just
it was,
scared.
I didn't know it was rolling.
What? No, it's
Tundo,
not
it's
rolling.
all right, buddy.
No, Jake said it
Oh,
was
it's not.
rolling. It's not rolling.
I was saying it as a joke.
Jake
I
said
said it
it's
as a
rolling.
joke.
It's not rolling. Tundo is just scared.
I love saying things that are not happening, but people think they're
All
happening.
right. Regardless, so you go and you pile some rocks and pans and spears underneath the fucking wheel.
How many spears do we have? Holy shit!
Good number.
All right. So
Arms
now
dealers
you are
over here.
all standing out front of the thing. You notice that Tanev hasn't stopped staring at the rock the entire time.
What's up with the
Wait.
rock?
Wait, there's people behind it still. So
They're
what are we
inside.
gonna do about them?
All right. I'm ready to let this guy go fucking crazy on these bandits. So,
Do we
Can
have
I
to
take
kill-
out my
Well,
spectacles and do a
is
nature
there a
check?
better
on rock?
way?
It's my dilemma. I don't know if it's.
Well, this guy, yeah, he could have just completely made up this sub story. They're a bunch of bandits. They kill people. They steal
Also,
Yeah,
it
but,
is
like,
it is a
why would
woman's
they steal-
voice. My
You-
my
you-
my
Uh,
woman
cool.
I
voice isn't
thought it
very
was
good.
You
I
want-
thought it
you
was
want-
just a gay man.
Do you want me
Also,
to? Do you want me to talk? Do you want me to talk to him?
I can
Um,
talk to them.
I can
They
try
seem
talking to him.
they seem
we
like they
have a
like
large
rocks.
cargo crab up here. This rock is moving out of the way shortly, regardless of
gonna-
what you do. You can either come quietly or you can come our way. I would
Hello.
recommend you come quietly.
Hello.
who are these
Hello.
people
The
exactly?
talker, the knowledgeable talker of the group is talking now. Hello, and I'm like knocking on the rock.
I laugh very loudly at that characterization.
Hello.
Hello, I'm the group negotiator. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Please fuck off.
No, can do. I can't do that.
And why
Um,
is that?
We've been hired to investigate what happened to the cart, and from what's happening, did you cause the cart to go off the cliff?
We did not. That was not in our best interest, for sure.
Then what caused it?
The horses were spooked.
By what?
I don't know.
If you truly don't know, we will move this and we will potentially kill all of you.
Well, we don't know. I do not control
not
the
very
rate in
good
which
negotiating.
horses are frightened, but if the only thing you care about is the money, then frankly you can likely find even more
I
down at the
don't-
bottom of the pit where the cart is.
I don't care about the money. I care about my friend that was injured.
Well, I am terribly sorry about that,
Hey,
sorry,
hey,
but
what's
we
that saying?
are not at fault
Ju-
here.
sorry. Asph, junior negotiator of the group.
Your negotiator.
Why do you guys turn to banditry exactly?
Him guy
I
is
mean,
stalking.
Wilkinson seems all right enough.
Oh, yes, Wilkinson. They'd certainly invest in our type. We have ends to meet,
Oh.
mouths to feed.
Your type? Are you magic or something?
I don't think that is any of your business. Now,
From
if you
the-
would please leave before things become unpleasant.
Are you willing
Team
to
huddle.
fight?
Move this bitch.
Are you
Team
willing to
huddle.
fight 5
Team
fully
huddle.
armed individuals and a crab?
Team huddle. I grab Sarah and Ash by the back of their necks and I drag them into a team huddle. I'm conflicted on what to do here.
Well, they're saying that they didn't do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like she said, you can't prove what spooks a horse. So,
Maybe
don't
there's
know
something
if-
we missed. Maybe we missed something.
well, obviously,
Plausible deniability aside, they are
there's
the
a-
bandits.
I mean, yeah, this is the forest. They said that they were bandits. They tried to say they were rock doctors, and that obviously isn't the case.
Doctors. I've
we-
seen a rock doctor.
If we handle
They
these
don't-
guys, I
they
want
don't
to.
sound like rock doctor.
If we handle these bandits, I want to investigate the area around the cart again. I want
What's
to go down there.
What's the guy's name who like traveled with us, who was on the last mission?
Irvin?
Irvin?
no.
Tanev.
Tanev.
Tanev,
I
or
got-
fucking Irvin, Jesus.
No, no,
Tanev looks at you, him guy, saying all this, and says, "Do you mercs have no fucking honor?"
We do have honor, but
Mm.
do you have no fucking soul?
I have a job to do. I
Yeah,
was
and
supposed
so
to
do we.
defend the Jenkins family, and I failed. And I am here making up for it. You help me move this
Oh.
fucking rock, or you can find
Hold
or
on.
you'll be finding yourself down the mountain a lot faster than your friend did.
Hold on, Tanev.
Excuse me? Is that a threat?
Tanev, what is your mission directive, Tanev?
Kill the bandits. I don't know what.
To kill the bandits or to kill the people who are responsible for this horrendous attack?
I am here to avenge Julie Jenkins' name. They
But
nearly
if you
killed
kill the
her.
wrong people, if your plan on revenge or to avenge Julie is to kill these people, what if they're the wrong people? That wouldn't be avenging anyone. That would just be causing another tragedy. Do you want that on your conscience?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I've killed some people. It doesn't affect me. I
Personally,
mean, it
doesn't
does.
affect me.
And you could probably ask the big guy over there. He has probably some things to say about it.
Bones.
I mean, I'm not gonna assume this trained bodyguard hasn't killed before. I think he gets
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Is that so?
I've killed plenty,
That's what I thought.
but I would much rather do it for a proper purpose, like this. If
But
they
is it
hadn't
proper?
been here, if they hadn't been here, and they weren't just robbing folks, this would never have happened. Sure, they were courteous, but that means nothing.
What's it gonna fix to kill him now?
It's not like Julie's leg's gonna grow back.
That is a
Uh-oh. He's swinging. He's swinging at you.
that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to uncanny dodge it though.
All right. You take one with your uncanny dodge, one bludgeoning
I'm
damage
gonna
as he
spiritual
goes.
protector that.
All right. So you still get hit, and you still kind of feel it, but you don't really.
He's got his fist up against my cheek, and I'm just standing there and looking down at him like.
It's almost as if an unseen hand is blocking the blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
What is your I would. What?
What's
What?
my problem? What is your fucking problem?
let me handle
I'm-
this.
Fine. Fine. You handle it, Bones. Go for it.
I've been where you are before. I just want to let you know I'm not going to stop you from killing these people.
Good.
But I want to tell you the more you kill for a purpose, the more your purpose becomes to kill. And I don't want to see that happen to another person again.
Move out of my fucking way.
Fine.
I'll do this without you.
I move out of the way. I let him wail on the rock.
Mhm.
All right. He is very much wailing on this rock.
We're all watching him.
Gonna let him keep doing it. I'm gonna.
I'm just sitting on the ground, just like my arms around my legs. I'm
Yeah.
just watching.
I'm just gonna, kind of
I'm
walk up
admiring
beside
his,
him and watch him
Interesting weed.
maul this rock.
Yeah.
Ash just like fucking recovered from the brink of death and is just back to plants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess while we're waiting,
or go ahead.
I was gonna say if we're waiting like a long time, could I do a enthralling performance and start playing my bongos to heal everyone for
This is like DK's final smash.
Yeah.
Hey, bongo drums.
a song of
Is
rest
it?
for if we're doing a short rest while we're waiting for him to
It's
wail
not
on me?
short rest.
Yeah,
It's
short
like
rest
time.
is an hour in time. After a few minutes, and you're just sort of playing your bongos, he steps back. He's breathing really heavy, and he walks over to you, Sarah, and says, "Wasn't she your fucking friend? What are you doing here?"
Help her. work for the group.
Some fucking friend.
Oh, hey, I get up. I'm gonna like grab this man by his, what is he wearing? Armor or leather jacket? I'm gonna grab him by his leather jacket and shake it. I'm gonna be like, wake up for a second. Think she'd do something if she could?
Well, why doesn't she at least fucking try? How many more people do these fucking bandits have to kill before you guys get off your asses? How much more money you need, huh?
No. I'm gonna shake him. I'm like, it's not about the money. It's about the morals, you dipshit.
What fucking
Not everything's about the
morals?
fucking money. The morals. What if they didn't kill the people? What if they have their own families to feed, just like you do, just like Sarah does?
You believe
just
that
like,
shit?
I don't know. But if it's true, I don't want starving kids out on the street. How would you feel if you were left orphaned alone? You wouldn't understand why your family left you behind. And then for days wandering around by yourself. You would never understand that pain. Why would you do that to another person?
Hmm.
You plan on taking those kids in for yourself?
So what are we supposed to do here? Just say,
Exactly. That's the
fuck it,
dilemma.
go
What?
back?
I've got an idea.
No.
I'm gonna walk around the cliffside because there's got to be an exit to this cave somewhere, unless it's just like a place they sit in and then have a rock in front of.
Is it just a place they sit
Clark,
and put a rock
is there
in
like
front
a crack in the
If
door?
there's another exit, they would have just left.
There's the fist-sized hole.
There's a fist-sized hole. I'm gonna grab a random rock and I'm gonna cast light on it,
Okay.
and I'm
See
just
if there's-
gonna toss it in through the hole to see if I can see anything.
All right. You toss it in through a hole, and just maybe a few feet after it, you can see
covers-
it sort of goes through the boulder. It goes and it hits a wall.
It's 20 feet of bright light.
It just goes maybe a foot or like probably like 3 or 4 feet after it like passes through the hole in the boulder. Just goes and ding 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 ding, hits a wall.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna get between him guy and Tanev.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna leave here without rounding these people up, but I think we can take them alive. Can I trust you, Tanev,
To what?
to help us bring these people to justice, not vengeance, justice?
They'll yeah, they'll meet their justice.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Mm-hmm.
21. Hello?
Yeah.
I said 21.
What's 9 plus
Oh.
10?
Oh.
21.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna take Tanev to the side for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go with his jacket.
I'm gonna put my arm around his shoulders and I'm gonna just speak in sort of a hushed tone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, look, man, I've been where you are. Some ways I'm still there. It hurts to see someone get hurt on your watch. There's no worse shame in it for a fighter. But there's no higher glory than seeing somebody really atone. There's no... you can't... I gotta phrase this thing on. Alright. Don't let yourself become a murderer if you don't have to. It's not fun. I promise. I'm gonna pull back my cloak and just show him my arm. So I don't know if you can read Elvish.
He
These will
goes.
say I'm...
He goes and he flicks his ear.
Oh, I didn't remember he was an elf. I don't say that. I checked that first.
Damn, man. Very, very.
I can't tell the flesh bags apart, but I just show him my arm.
Yeah.
My bag.
I say, do you know what I am?
Yeah. I remember
We're
you
gonna
from
take
when
these
you
people
was
alive.
young.
We're gonna take these people alive. I pull the cloak back up.
And Clark, you know what?
Sure.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Clark, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna misty step through the hole, the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up. You can do that,
All right.
and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
All right.
I'm inside.
Gonna need perception checks from the rest of you, please. I'll say Bones. Bones, if you're going to disadvantage, if you
bad.
think you would see disadvantage,
I wouldn't. Oh, I have passive perception of 16 actually,
Okay.
so that's high enough.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check for opposing Sarah, Alex, whatever.
So
Yeah,
what do you want?
Sleight of hand, because I believe. What are the components for Misty Step?
It's verbal.
Verbal. Yeah. So give me like a this. I would say like sleight of hand stealth check.
Well, she'd be outside the cave saying it.
Yeah.
No, I'm. Okay.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm
Is like you're
slide-
close enough
Well, my
where
s-
they could
Close
potentially hear.
enough.
my sleight of hand is a 15.
Okay. So any perception will have to be over 15 or a passive. So Bones, you do notice. Him guy,
Okay,
Asph.
I noticed.
You just see me like turn
Sticks,
some like
not good.
You do not notice. You are
Perception.
fully ingrained in the weed you found. 7,
I have 15.
Interesting
15, you do
weed.
notice. Everyone except for Asph.
Yeah,
Ash
you
is still
I'm
Back
recovering.
from the brink of
I
death,
just almost died.
fully engaged with this weed.
you see me just like turn to some like misty smoke and I go right through the fist sized hole.
All right.
And I'm also invisible currently.
And you have turned invisible. All right. Would any of you like to react to this, or just gonna let it
Oh.
go?
I'm gonna say now. Harold.
All right. Harold goes.
I'm gonna get Harold to start moving the rock, but tell him not to go all in yet.
Mm-hmm.
You start moving.
And I'm gonna go up to the hole and call in. If you drop your weapons, we'll take you without a fight.
Hearing now out the back, you can just hear. So then you have nothing to lose. So be it. Know that
I'm
when
gonna
you
cast-
enter, you shall only find death.
Do I see any of
gonna-
them while
can
I'm
I-
in there?
Can I cast anything while I'm out
How do
here?
you get inside?
What do you want to cast?
I misty stepped in.
Oh,
Can
right.
I cast hold person? And I
Do
think
you have
at this
sleep
level.
or anything, Sarah?
Oh, I do
Nope.
have sleep. I have
What does
sleep.
Sarah have?
For like multiple people.
Yeah.
I have spirit guardians.
Oh,
I have sleep. If that helps.
okay.
Yeah, but sleep only works on
My
if you
compatriots inform me
if
of
you
the
cast
situation,
it
or am I
higher
just
than their
forced to
current
leave?
health.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Bones yelled now, and the rock has started to move.
Okay.
What was the
I think-
point of me misty stepping in?
Just to get in a leg up. What are they doing?
Yeah,
Are there any
what do I
people-
see? Yeah, what do I see?
Are
I
there
have
kids in
100.
there?
I have 120 feet of dark vision if it's dark.
So, immediately after you enter in, you can see that the cave turns right and it winds upwards towards the mountain crest. The path is thin and
Okay,
low.
I'm gonna fly. Oh, can you? If you call out the location, if you call anything out about it or tell
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
I don't know.
I got
Oh,
you.
cast message.
Oh,
You can
That's all.
call
That's
them.
all. That's only. I have to see you.
Yeah, message is a site-based thing.
Can you
I'm
see
outside
me
the
through
hole.
the crack? I can see.
Yeah, but it's only like
Cast-
I can only say like 5 words.
I know, and I have message as well.
Oh my god.
cave goes up mountain. That's 4 words. Cave
It's
goes up
10
mountain.
words.
Penis.
You can also say penis.
Regardless, I'm going in. I'm
Penis.
invisible, so they won't. I'm just gonna be watching.
Okay, so we don't know that it leads up.
I mean, at this point, the rock has gone and pulled off to the side. Tanev has rushed in.
Boy,
Oh,
Harold.
God.
Okay,
I'm behind him and I'm invisible, so whatever
You are
happens.
not behind him. You are in front of him.
Oh, I'm
Can
in
I
front
aim
of
to
him. Yeah, okay.
Can I aim
Yeah.
to grapple Tanev to hold him back?
Oh god.
You don't need to.
All right,
Don't
you
need
can
to?
go roll.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna try to grab him, then I look at Bones. I'm gonna take a brief look at Bones. Be like, grab him?
I shake my head.
Okay. that's fine.
To try to fly up the mountain. Well, I guess I don't
Okay.
know, so I don't do that.
I'm just gonna stand by the entrance of the door to block anybody from coming out.
Okay.
Where does it lead? I'm gonna call.
So
Sarah, where
Sarah,
does it lead?
the path that you're following is thin and low. Even you with your pretty a little lower than average size has to sort of like hunch down to get through certain sections. Eventually, you go and you burst into a room filled with beds, a table, and a few maps. On the opposite side of the room, you can see that there is a really large, thick metal door.
I'm gonna look at the floor first, just to make sure there's no traps.
Okay. Make a perception check for me. Or sorry, investigation for traps.
Ah, I rolled such a good perception. 15.
15. Okay. You don't see any tripwires or pressure pads or anything like that on the floor.
I'm just gonna slowly walk over.
All right. You go and
I'm invisible, so like.
Mhm. All right.
Do I see anything through the door? Or
It is a large, heavy metal door.
is it locked?
You put your hand on it and just sort of jiggle it a little bit, and you don't see anything. It seems like it's barricaded almost from the other side. Looking over, there's a small hand lever to the right side of it.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else is starting to come into the room.
At this point, yes.
I'm
Except
gonna.
for Bones. Bones, do you want to remain outside and also Asph?
Yeah, I'm outside.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm outside.
I'm going to put my body against the wall
Mm-hmm.
with the lever on my left side, and with my left arm, I'm gonna pull it down.
All right. You go and you pull down this lever, and it's like really kind of harsh. Like it's metal against metal, creaking, scraping. You just go sparks flying down onto the ground. And as you do, and it reaches the last point, you hear this hissing sound,
Oh no!
followed by a slight stinging sensation in your nostrils. Everyone, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
When he's
God
inside.
damn it.
Everyone who is inside, yes.
Am I considerably inside, or am I standing by the door?
Everyone entered into that room.
Okay,
I
so
rolled
I'm
a
not in the room.
21.
All right.
Let's just grab. What is his face? Nobody else is in there besides Sarah and the other guy.
Oh, it's just Sarah and Tanev. You don't want to be in there, him guy?
I'm standing at the edge of the rock to like make sure
Okay.
that no one runs out of the place. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you take Sarah 8 poison damage. And he takes a lot more as this poison goes, and it stings into your mouth, and it even like starts to burn your very skin. Him guy, you notice that this room is about 30 feet in diameter. It's pretty small. You notice as the door in front of you, roots start to slowly spread down, closing you off from the room.
Hey, whoa!
Going to need
everybody,
everyone in the room to roll initiative, please.
everybody,
That's literally just me and Tanev.
So it's you, Tanev, and him guy.
No, him
do
guy's
you-
not
No.
there. Him guy's like
I guess-
outside the door.
Oh, you're
I guess
outside
I'm
outside the door. Okay, never mind.
I
Then
was-
the door
I'm-
to the room starts to do that. You and Tanev see this, Sarah.
Can I try to slip in?
I pull the lever back up before anything.
All right, so you start to hear this noise, him guy, and you start to run in. It'll take you about a round to get there. Asph, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was admiring the weed. I
All right, you
sprang
are
up,
still
saying,
outside. Gotcha. Is there anything you would like to do?
Wait, I have a question. Where are the people then if they're not in that
no.
room?
Sorry.
They're behind the barricaded door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you start to see as these vines start very slowly going their way down, weaving into each other. What would you like to do, Sarah?
Hold the lever up.
All right. You go and you pull the lever up once more, sending sparks all around you. But you start to notice that as the sparks come out, they spread, engulfing the entire room in flame.
Ah.
All right, you take
Like,
15 fire damage as the room just
Jesus. Can I
goes up
cast?
in
Can I
flame.
see that?
So
Can I
what
cast
It
the
is
fuck
anything?
is going
inside
on
the
in
mountain.
there?
You can hear it.
Within 30 feet of me.
It is not within 30 feet of you, no.
Can I cast a spell before initiative or?
What would you like to do? You aren't there yet.
I
You're not even
know,
in, you're
but
not
it's
in the
the
room.
whole. But the room is fire. Like, is fire spreading through like that whole passage too, or
Just
is it
the
just
just the room that they were in. You him guy, you go and you look in and you just see the room just go up into
Can I
flame.
cast warding wind into the room and like
Would you
around?
cast wind in a room of
Because
fire?
it extinguishes fire. That's
It
what the
is
song. It says
this isn't
extinguishes
a
unprotected flames in an area of a torch size or smaller.
this isn't an unprotected flame as in this is more of a gas leak.
Oh, it's a gas leak.
Yeah, it is a flammable poison gas that is just
Okay, it hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind.
I will say you can't do that faster than it ignites. As
I
you were
mean,
just
if I do
running
it
in.
as it ignites, I can just push it out.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, it hedges.
no because you're like coming into this room as it like explodes
Okay.
basically.
The definition of the spell though is saying it extinguishes unprotected flames, blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and
You're
hedges
doing it
out
after it
vapor or
happened.
gas.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter because
Yeah.
you did it after it happened, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, you are like
Well,
coming
either way-
around a corner and you see the explosion happen. Like you can't like go and wind beforehand, you know.
No, I mean, so even after, I could like at least like put everything
But
out.
it already happened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean you can like if you want to now.
I mean, yeah, no, it's already happened, but to put it out as to not cause any more damage to anybody.
Okay, what is the spell
It
again?
was
It's
the
warding
initial-
wind.
Warding wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go and you can still hear that what is this? Is this a okay, it's 10 feet around yourself.
Yeah. How big is this room?
The room is 30 feet. You still aren't in the room yet. I wish I had a diagram for this one. I don't. Sorry.
The room, but tell me
Okay, I
what's up.
figured I'm like at the door, and if I'm casting at least 10 feet around me,
Yeah,
and then
but
it says
the others are
10-foot
near
radius.
you. The others are not within 10 feet of you. They take the
I was on the-
fire damage.
I was
yeah.
on the I was
You-
on the other side of the room.
Yeah, they were on the other side of the room. You can have that. It's
Oh,
not a
yeah, my-
concentration.
I
It is
I
not.
have not even I definitely passed the first poison on the on my concentration, but I swear I have to be what, a 15?
It would be a. It would still be a 10.
And that's my concentration.
Yeah, concentration to
I have
maintain.
advantage. Oh yeah,
Okay.
20. Yeah,
And it
21,
lasts-
18.
That's
I
fine.
passed.
Yeah.
So wait,
You
it
still don't
lasts-
see Sarah, by the way. Sarah is invisible.
Okay, that's fine. If it lasts 10 minutes, then I can walk through the room and extinguish it.
Oh, right, because it is a.
It's a continuous spell.
It is. Okay, yeah.
So-
So you I mean the room is no longer on fire. It was a
Okay, that's
burst
what
of
I'm-
flame that and as you walk in, even beyond your roaring wind, you can still hear a hissing as more poison
Actually-
starts to enter into the room.
Actually, fun fact, no, I can't. I'm deaf for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, you are deaf.
Okay, I can insight. Can I smell the gas?
No, you cannot. You are purposefully blasting the gas away from you so you cannot smell it. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, I'm just trying to run around the room to like
Uh,
get this gas out of the way.
So you start running around the room. All you see in there is Tanev, who is like patting out flames on his cloak.
I'm
gonna
opening
tell
the
him-
door.
Say go, go
Hmm?
through the door, go.
I'm gonna open the big metal door.
You grab onto the door and you still stuck.
I'm gonna.
Mm.
Can I try to attack with my hammer, the mint hammer, and try to open it that way?
Okay.
I like. Or wait, do you want me to roll to see if I
No,
notice
you
the door?
roll to attack.
You
Okay,
see a big metal door. It's a big metal door. You
Yeah.
don't. You
Okay,
can't miss it.
big metal door. Roll to attack. That is a 16.
16 hits. Roll me some damage.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh baby, show me some dice. That is a 8 plus 8. That's 16.
All right, 16 damage. You go and you lean into this thing. You put a pretty sizable dent in there. You can see it's like sort of coming off its hinges. Do the rest of you want to do anything while this is happening?
I'm going to
As well as the
Find out-
people outside too.
just to avoid poison if I can. Can I like go in my bag, get like a rag, and like cover my mouth and my nose?
I'm gonna keep trying to because you're in. If you're standing next to me, then you are being blown. So you're not in the ran of gas. Like you're standing
okay.
by me.
Yeah, that
If I'm,
happens,
like-
but you are deafened.
Yes.
Can I come in and offer medical advice while also
What the
keeping
fuck
out
now?
the
You
gas by
Yeah.
keeping a damp towel
Okay.
on my mouth?
It takes one round to get into the room.
Okay.
So you can go and get into the room. So you'll be getting into the room as of next cycle, Asph. Bones,
Did
what are you
you want
doing?
us to? Okay.
I heard the explosion in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there.
All right. So you go. You'll be entering in with Asph. You go and you start to hear the hissing once more.
Into poison damage.
You are immune to poison damage. But you also still aren't in the room just yet.
Yep.
Okay, so
What's going on?
Hold
at this
on.
point,
stay back, stay
Tanev has
back.
gone and has dove next to you, him guy, to remain within the thing.
All right, plug your ears! I'm yelling at him. Plug your ear! I'm pointing at my own ears. Plug your ears!
What?
Plug your ears!
All right. What would you guys like to do? We'll start
like to
with
try to bang at the door
Sarah and him
again.
guy.
I don't know what I can do. I can't really.
Can you use a spell to, like, body the door? Like, Eldritch Blast the door?
Yeah, fuck it, I can
Oh,
do that. Yeah, I can do
Maybe
that.
don't do that because we're in the sphere of a 20 mile an
Specifically
hour
listed
wind.
as one of the kinds of objects I can instantly destroy. Fun fact about doors.
Do you want to skip your turn and let
No,
Bones
I
handle the
cast
door?
Eldritch Blast on the door.
I wouldn't do that because you're standing in a 20 mile an hour wind. It's gonna blow away.
I
Unless
don't.
it's a direct hit.
All right, go ahead.
It's
Make
okay.
a attack roll for me.
19.
Okay.
Wind does not affect it.
That is 11 damage on beam number 1.
All right. Goes and it
Hinge.
slams into the door. It's like sort of going on there.
Uh,
Kinda.
18 on the second blast.
All right, 18 hits.
10 damage on the second beam.
All right, at this point, the door has gone caved in, flying off of its hinges deeper into the cave.
You don't even see me casting this. You just see it coming out of nowhere because I'm invisible.
Yeah, you just see. Pew, pew. All right,
And what do we see?
you see the room ahead of you. There's a short hallway in between. It's far wider than the previous one. The room opens up into a chamber bathed in torchlight. A marvelous waterfall cascades from a gap in the ceiling, filling a stream which winds through the room. Standing on the other side are several fortifications, but you see and you hear nothing. I shall get the map up.
Is it dark?
It is bathed in torchlight.
Oh.
Bathed in torchlight.
Bathed in torchlight.
Another one of Snowplow's albums.
Wow. No problem.
Alright.
Musical.
At this
No
point,
problem,
everyone
musical.
has gone and entered the room here.
Okay. I guess I'll stop concentrating on warding wind then.
I'm gonna stay
Alright.
invisible. It lasts an
Wind
hour.
dies down. Just
So, I'm just letting you guys know.
I'm still deaf for
which
10
is
minutes.
actually very in character for the game. I have a massive headache, so I might just miss some things. But
Very
my
in
Okay.
character
character.
just almost died, so that's okay.
Highly understandable.
Hi, yes, yes. Way to commit to the role. Way to
I
give
did
yourself a
not-
headache and commit to the role.
I did not have this headache when
Don't
we
don't you know
started.
don't
Did you
humble
really jump off a
yourself.
building?
Yeah, don't humble yourself.
ooh,
like
unfortunately, the room is filled with a loud noise generator.
that. Yeah, no, him guy still cannot hear canonically for about 10 minutes, and neither can Sarah, as far as I'm aware.
What?
Or you're deafened
Exactly.
for the duration. I'll say it lasts like a minute of deafening.
Okay. Okay.
Does everybody
Okay,
have
so
a
we're-
color around their thing except for me?
But
Because
you're
everyone
dead.
else like really melded in with the background.
I see.
Yeah, I made the background, or I made this map, and I was like, oh shit, you like can't see anybody. So everyone has a little circle, except for Ass, who is white.
Whitey.
White.
Point laugh.
Yes.
All right. So you enter into this. You can see the waterfall cascading down into a stream below, but you cannot see anything else in front of you outside of just fortifications and darkness.
They leave?
Can we check the prints for prints anywhere, footprints anywhere, or anything like that?
I say we check for prints.
Checking
Check
for
for
footprints.
Can I do a nature check?
It would be a
Is a-
survival check.
Survival check. Surviving.
It's my
Survival.
survival stat.
Survival check.
That's only a +2. If anybody
That's a
has
s-
better survival.
I rolled a 17 off a +1.
I
Alright, how about-
rolled a 10. I see nothing.
Yeah, looking around, there's not, or looking around for sort of tracks. You can see generally that there was like foot traffic in the area. A lot of the shale plates, which you are standing on, are disturbed, sort of hanging off of each other in places. It seems that whatever happened in here, somebody was moving in a rush.
All right. Do we, or Sarah, that you're the one who notices? So should we move forward? Can we find
I'll-
this?
I can walk forward. I'm gonna start walking
I
forward.
guess. Well, do you see
Alright.
anything? Because I
You
don't
can't-
think
Oh,
you
do.
don't see
sorry,
me.
I was disconnected. I didn't realize. I rolled a 22.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
it's similar stuff. You see, like,
Okay, can I see what direction they were going?
looking at the room, it seems that there is only one direction they could be going.
I go that direction.
All right, I'm going to need everybody just to roll initiative here, just for order purposes.
19.
Is that my D20? Where the fuck is my D20?
22, natural 20.
Here it is.
Natural 20. All right.
19.
11.
Oh wait, 22.
God damn it.
22.
Well, you rolled a natural.
Roll me
Rolled a
another one,
natural
Bones,
19.
real quick.
I just rolled initiative.
Yeah,
rolled
roll me
with
another.
advantage.
Roll me another initiative.
7.
Okay. Good
Worse
to
than
know.
mine.
Is that Harold?
Harold is not coming with you. This
I
is a
know.
very thin cave.
Harold and Tundo are bonding.
Um, what did you get him, guy?
11.
11. All right. Cool. So, what do you guys like to do? You don't see anything going on right now, but
I think if we all move in a parallel line, We'll be fine. No, horizontal line. And like
We
the
all
way we
move
are.
in a parallel line.
All right. Do you all want to move in a parallel line, just all going, crossing the river together?
I say pyramid formation. I say diamond formation. I say blocking it. Arrow.
Don't care.
VIP format.
VIP
I guess
format.
like a V.
Yeah.
All right. Who
Like
would be like to be
beasts.
the top of the V?
I should be the top because I have the most hit points.
Yes, agreed.
The leader.
I'm sitting at
You know, a lot of
half
people
right
actually
now.
have trouble finding the tip of the arrow there. Who wants to be on the sides?
I'm in the far right.
Far right. Gotcha.
So I don't move.
Him guy, do you want to be? Where do you want to be?
I would be to the left
Tanev will fill
of
the open
Bones.
spot. Want to be next to Bones? Okay.
Yes.
Tanev will just fill the open spot. Okay. And y'all just want to move forward together?
Yep.
All right. So you go, you move forward, and the second Bones reaches the water, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm really good at those. I know I'm gonna roll 2 2s. That is a 20. 11 plus 9.
All right. So you take 9 acid damage.
Okay.
Is this Hollow Knight? Can I
Oh,
get
wait.
Ismus tier?
No, sorry. You take 18 acid damage. My bad.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fine.
no, it's not halved. So you take 18 acid damage, and you just feel it go and like shiver up your legs, and you hear a voice from the distance yell, "Now!"
I guess we
Okay.
back up.
I
Can
can't
we
be
back up?
surprised, by the way.
Okay.
I can't be surprised because of danger sense.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's why it didn't get halved or something.
No, you didn't get halved because that was the way that it worked.
Okay.
So that's going to be a attack at him guy. That is a
Uncanny dodge.
okay. That's an 18 or wait, 19 to hit.
I mean, yes.
Yep,
But-
19 to hit, and that is a okay, that is 6 damage halved to 3 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt from over at the side flies across into your shoulder, revealing your first attacker. All right. And for Bones, you look down into the water, which you can now see is not blue, but is this sickly green. And beneath it, sitting underneath this acid, is what looks like a crocodile made from the very earth. Rocky shale plates cover its body, leaving only small gaps of skin underneath its natural armor. Its glowing eyes stare intently at you, sizing up its next meal. That is a 17 to hit.
Just misses.
Just misses. All right. And you go and you watch as this acidic crocodile jumps out of the water and attempts to make a strike at you, missing. All right. We are now in proper initiative order. Bones, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to grapple the crocodile.
Oh God.
All right, go ahead. Also,
Oh, well,
please, it's an acidic crocodile.
I'm raging
all right?
first. I'm raging first, and then
All
I'm
right,
gonna
bonus
try to grapple
action
the crocodile.
rage.
Okay, what roll is it to grapple?
Strength. It's an opposed strength check.
Athletics or strength?
I believe it's athletics.
It's 23.
23. All right, that is not a 23. All right, you reach down and you grapple this.
I'm gonna suplex it.
All right.
Wait, are we
Alright.
talking like
It's
a
not the
German,
river, is my idea.
like a German suplex, or
Like a full pro wrestling suplex
Oh,
backwards
yeah,
over the
drop-
shoulder. into the-
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Make
a
a
German suplex.
I can use like
What's
sort of
your
do my extra attack. Is what I'm
yeah.
saying.
That'll be like your extra attack. Roll
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right.
He's doing this pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes. Literally exactly that, except with a
Yeah.
robot and a crocodile.
All right.
I'll learn this one back in the fighting pits.
All right. What's the damage?
Oh, what kind of attack roll is it? I don't know. I just rolled a natural 20.
So it's a nat 20. It's probably like a what's your strength?
I guess like equivalent is an arm blade attack, right?
No, I mean it's a grapple. Let me look up what a grapple.
Well, my strength is 16 modifiers plus 3.
I
have proficiency and everything I can have proficiency with.
Yeah, let's say. Okay, let's just say that you're going to be making like a body slam. What's your strength modifier?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay. Roll a d8.
Okay.
That seems fair.
And do I double it?
Yeah, roll your d8, double it, and then add your strength modifier.
8.
8. All right, so that's
16.
19 damage.
Yeah.
All right. You go and you like pick up this crocodile and you slam it down onto the ground. Now, Him Guy and
it's behind me now. It's right in the middle of the
yeah. So it's now behind you. Bones,
yeah.
Him Guy, and Asph. You each take
From what? From what?
just wait,
From what? I see your little thunder tricks. From what?
2. All right. Oh, geez. Yep. You each take 17 points of acid damage.
I'm gonna have it.
Yeah, you can have it.
I'm gonna reduce the damage to F.
Have it. Yeah, have it.
Okay, yeah, you can
Yeah.
also
So
uncanny dodge. So it's 17
I get
to you,
3d10.
Bones.
I get 3d10 reduced to
Wait, sorry,
S.
how much was it?
Okay, just wait.
Reduced by 12.
Okay.
Reduced by 12.
So
I take 17.
You take 2 points of acid damage. Him Guy, you take 8 points, and you, Bones, take the full 17.
Thank you.
As this thing like as it goes.
So now I'm
and
out of ancestral protectors.
Yeah, as it goes and it takes this this
I'm
massive burst of damage. It just almost like deflates, just sending out this acidic cloud splashing on all of you. All right, Asph,
I'm gonna keep it pinned. Go after the man behind the rock.
All right, Asph, it is your turn.
Good. So I'm across the river. Clark, can I roll for Ismus tier?
For what? Okay, first off, you want to cross the river?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Another crocodile.
I think it's just that the river is acid.
I'm very scared for.
That's
crap.
a 2.
That's a 2. All right, so you
I'm gonna
take.
take a lot of damage. This is a bad idea. No.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay.
Nick's pulling a fucking Terminator right now.
So
We're
you
gonna
take
see him
14
just
points of acid damage as you go and you run into this. And also as you step in, the acid just like it makes you freeze up and your movement stops.
Am I in the water?
You are currently in the water. Your movement has been halted by the failed save.
Whoa, wait a minute, Clark. I said I wanted to roll for Ismus tier.
What is Ismus tier?
It's that power up on Hollow Knight that allows you to go into the acid water.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you cannot roll for that. That you did roll for that and you failed. That was your Constitution saving throw.
God damn. Well, in lieu of that, I didn't want to enter the water.
Well, you did anyway.
What?
Nick, you can't fail and just say no. Never mind.
No, actually, I don't want to enter the acid water. All right. Next.
All right. I'm in a bad
One's
position.
attack
I can
hits.
heal
Actually, it
myself.
doesn't hit.
All right, Sarah, you see a small glint as a crossbow bolt sticks out from behind another rock, firing at you. That is
I'm invisible.
Oh, right, you are invisible. My apologies. That would be Bones then instead. Let me give you an invisible.
It's not my turn yet.
No, it's not your.
Oh, I rolled a 19, so never mind.
Yeah, and
These people
All right,
are
what
quick.
did I say? What did we discuss?
What
What
did
are
we
we
discuss?
trusting
Trust.
Clark to do?
Trusting Clark.
Trust the
trusting
numbers.
Trust the fucking guy who has the list. And if you guys want to keep the list, that is also fine. All right, so Bones. That is a big fucking miss. Their crossbow jams. It goes and just like ding, 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 ding. It's forged in fire. That's a critical weapons failure.
Fortune fire.
Can we watch the
No,
crossbow
let's say,
episode after this?
Critical
That's
failure.
what it says, 'cause they
let's say
can't make
it went off
crossbows.
by itself, so he missed.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, it is now your turn. You are invisible.
The hair trigger on the
How-
thing.
How
Sarah,
far-
do you have any healing?
Oh my god.
I'm in danger.
Also, you guys don't know if Sarah is in the room with you.
Yeah, you don't know I'm here.
No one knows Sarah is here.
I've been invisible
Yeah.
and I laughed up for an hour.
Healing.
How far away is the first guy that
Wait,
appeared?
we know that Sarah's in there. People who pass the perception check know that she's.
Well, you know that
visiting,
Sarah
right?
is there, but you don't know if
No.
Sarah is like in this room with you.
You no, the perception check is that you saw me. You misty step in.
Yeah,
the-
you guys
into
don't
the-
know.
into the
Sarah
cave.
Sarah could be decaying in the stomach of an acidic crocodile for all you know.
Crocodile.
I
How
love
far
this
away is
name.
the-
These are my favorite creatures. These are best boy.
How far away is the first bandit that you had appear?
First bandit. Oh boy, I love counting. That would be 150 feet.
150. Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet to the northwest on the coast.
All right, you don't want to step in the water.
Nope.
All right,
Because I've seen what it does to everyone else.
all right. So you're moving that way.
I want to get so I can be 120 feet within range.
So you'd probably be like right here.
Would I be in range?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to cast a 3rd level guiding bolt.
All right. Go ahead. He does have cover.
There's a 23 hit regardless.
Give me a sec. So it would be a +5 to the AC, but it's like 2/3 cover. Yep, it does hit.
All right. That's 66 radiant.
And your invisibility fades.
Yep. Pew! 19.
19 damage. All right. All right.
I just pop up next to him, guy, be like, "Sup?" And I fucking baseball throw it.
Ew. This burst of what kind of damage is it?
Radiant.
Radiant. All right. Cool. All right. So you hear now these arcane mumblings coming from back behind another rock. And you watch as
Wait. Oh, never mind. Counting. Oh god, I hate it when it counts.
Damn.
That is what? That's ridiculously far.
120 feet, I guess.
Bro, that's not even close to 120 feet.
okay.
What is it?
Dude, that's
Yeah,
like
that's
200
about.
that's like 200.
60 feet?
That's
Okay.
like 200 feet.
So don't worry. Don't fucking worry. You guys get all worried. Let's see. All right. So you watch as a figure peeks out from behind the rock, holding a tome in one hand and their other hand raising up to the sky. They point out directly at Bones. Bones, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw, please. Actually, from Bones, him guy, and Sarah.
Like what? What?
Or actually,
Roll.
yeah, Bones, him
What?
guy, and Sarah are gonna need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh, 20.
That's a
Dex
13.
Okay.
13.
18 plus Dex is 7, so that's 20.
Oh, that's
Five.
saving.
Okay.
These are saving. Wait, these
So-
are saving throws.
It's a saving throw.
Am I going to fail this? Yes or no?
You certainly are. Are you
Okay,
blessed
I'm
by the
Did you add
gods?
your Dex already?
I'm doing my favored by the gods,
Favored
adding
by
a
the
2d
gods.
2d4 to add to that.
All right.
Give me 1 sec. 2d4.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh, another 8. I am blessed.
All right. So each one of you take 21 points of lightning damage.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'd like to
As an
uncanny
arc
valley
of lightning shoots across the room into Bones, bouncing off in 3 directions. Oh wait, in
Grounded
3
'cause I'm holding the
directions.
stone crocodile. Am
Me
I grounded
too.
because I'm holding
I
the stone
take that much
crocodile?
damage.
You are not. Actually, yeah, you would be grounded. You would be grounded to the crocodile, and also Tanev has to make this because it's a 3.
Mark,
What?
Oh, Nick,
Not
you're
you.
not,
take
Nick, you're not
21
being hit.
damage.
No, it
No,
is
you're
not
not.
you. It is not you. This is a chosen target thing. Tanev is actually going to be taking a
Uh,
roll of this as
If
well.
I am
uh,
blessed, if I, oh my
Yeah,
god, I
Tanev
wouldn't went down.
Tanev takes some damage there. Ooh boy, oh buddy. Tanev is not looking too hot.
God.
Okay. Sorry, homie. All right. Yep. It is. All right. So you go, and once more you start to hear another voice from the same area go as another figure appears from behind the rock, peeking out again for the first time. Let's see.
So doesn't the crocodile get hit?
Oh yeah. Oh sorry. Crocodile does get hit and it is dead.
There we go.
You watch as the acidic crocodile dissolves into ash in front of you.
I brush my hands off. A little bit of my finger falls off.
Hey guys, that didn't feel too good.
Yeah, no
They're
shit.
casters. They're
Mr.
just putting it
Stark,
all into the first couple rounds. We'll get him on the backswing.
Mr.
Alright.
Malone, I don't feel too good.
That's a sharp thing. Sorry about this.
Wow, funny.
All right.
Caster can cast chain lightning. Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah. All right. They are going to. This person is just going to sit back and do a. What the fuck do they have? What am I confusing here? Oh yeah. So you watch as this caster goes up, starts swinging his hands around, and focuses in onto a spell. And you watch as this gray orb just goes and surrounds them.
We should scatter. We shouldn't all be in the same place.
Yes. Yes, agreed.
So you go and you watch this orb sort of
I'm trying to
go around them. And he just sort of just kind of sits there, all right. All right, him guy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'd like to run like to the thinnest point of the river.
Mm-hmm. You're like right there.
Like that's the thinnest point to where like we could walk across or run across.
Yeah, it's like 15 feet across at its thinnest.
Can him guy jump 15 feet?
So when you long jump, you cover a number of feet equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. What is your strength score?
My strength score is +4.
No, your strength score, not your modifier.
Oh, strength. What do you mean? What's my strength score?
Just the flat stat.
Yeah, the flat stat.
Flat stat is 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay, you can do a 19-foot long jump.
Okay.
As long as you
So
back
I'm
up.
gonna back up and do a long jump.
All right, so that will take all of your movement.
Okay.
So you back up and you jump across. That's your movement.
I cannot do that. I have 12. I'm
Not
going to
everyone
12.
can do that.
I cannot do that.
Him guy's an athletic man.
I'm wasting
you know,
all my literal second level spell slots on
he was
Misty
on
Steps.
the
I've
he
casted
was
like
on
3 of
the
them in the
track
last
team at college.
2 hours.
He got
All
scouted.
right, him guy, would you like to do anything else?
I would like to can I move at all, or that's all my movement?
That is all your movement.
Can I can cast from there though, or
If you have anything that's within range, yes.
how far am I from there? Like, am I within 120 feet? I can't really see the spacing that well. I do not have my glasses on.
My glasses. My glasses.
One moment. Yeah, you're within 120 feet at least to this guy on the left.
Okay, I'd like to do magic missile
Alright.
on the guy on the left.
Okay, roll me some damage.
It's D4, right?
Yes,
D4,
it's
D4,
3d4 plus 3.
D4 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11.
11 damage. All right. Oh, I forgot to actually no, he'll stay there. Okay. Cool. In that case, it is now that guy's turn. He's going to turn and run here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to turn again and make a attack at you, him guy, with the crossbow.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
Yes.
Can I dodge? I don't
You can uncanny dodge it. You
I'm gonna
take.
uncanny dodge it.
Okay, you take 9 piercing damage, halved to 5 if you would like to.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
So you take your
Yes.
5
Hits
damage.
me straight in the ass.
Yeah, just. Ow!
Right in the left cheek. God damn.
All
it
right,
was my good
Bones.
side.
Bones. Bones is gonna fly.
Yeah,
Alright.
that would have been smart if you did that
Bones,
before.
you exit out of the acid. Wait, that is it at the start of your turn? Or is it the end of your turn? End of your turn if you remain in the acid. Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it was the start of my turn, I wouldn't have been hurt.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the start of your turn when you first
Or
enter.
when you enter. Yeah, okay.
It's a
So
weird
anyway,
effect that I wrote, but
I'm gonna dash, use my flight speed and dash. How high is the ceiling in the room?
it's pretty low. It's like 40 feet probably.
Okay, I'm gonna go up 20 feet and forward 60 feet.
Okay. All right, that'll bring you right here.
I'm gonna say, don't make me come over there. I'm gonna roll intimidate.
All right, go ahead.
So what I did to the crocodile. You know what I did to the bug? Intimidation 14 plus 6, 20.
All right, 20. Good to know.
Trying very hard to not appear injured. Even a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Have them roll perception. The other guys.
All right. Asph, it is your turn.
Need to get out of there.
Well, you can use your walk speed to get out of there.
I need to get out of there. Why is the screen not showing up for me? Okay, there we go. I need to get
Can't
out of
move,
there.
apparently.
So can I go across, or am I gonna incur like a shit ton of damage for doing?
If you wish to cross, you just need to make sure you're out of the water by the time that the time your turn ends.
Can I do that?
How much movement do you have? 30 feet? Yes.
Yep. Can I do that then hide? It's a bonus action.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you go up here and you just sort of like huddle down underneath the rocks. Also, at this point, you note that the waterfall is no longer blue; it is green.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Seems that there was
They
some sort of
poisoned the
illusion.
water hole.
Seems that there was some sort of illusion upon the water.
There's a snake
The
in the water
the
hole.
acid flood. All right.
There's a
So you
snake
go
in
and you
my
hide. Let
boot.
me see an
So-
roll for me.
With advantage.
Yep. Because your cloak.
So what is my modifier?
It's Dex.
for
Your stealth.
for Dex. My stealth. Oh, plus 11.
Yes.
29.
29. You fucking. I'm turning you invisible on the map.
That
All right.
was an 18 plus my 11 modifier.
All right. Yeah. No. You just completely fucking vanish. You just sort of dive down underneath onto the rocks. All right.
I've become rock.
All right. This person over here has got their shit together, and they're going to run out here. Uh, huh, pa, 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 pa. All right. They're going to go and they reach down to their sides and they draw out 2 daggers and they throw them both at you, Bones, as you are flying. That is a
I'm going
14 to
the bathroom
hit?
Continue.
Misses completely.
and a 6 to hit.
Just completely.
These 2 daggers just fly right by you, landing down into the water. The sizzling just as they
I'm gonna
land.
say it's not gonna
within.
work.
That is, there we go. Him guy.
Mhm.
You start to hear this bubbling sound coming behind you, even louder than the bubbling from the acidic stream, as a second acidic crocodile appears behind you and goes
Shit.
to bite at your leg.
I'm gonna. Can I hit it with something?
No, you cannot. That is a 16 to hit.
Uh,
Or no, sorry, not 16. 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That's very different from 16.
I'm sorry,
Jen.
I got a 16 on the dice, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the number. So yeah, 20 to hit.
Yeah, I guess it hits.
All right, so you take.
I'm gonna dodging it.
You cannot dodge it.
I
You
want to dodge
you already
it.
used your dodge this turn. So you take you take
Can I
11
use it for my
points of
next turn?
piercing damage
Piercing damage.
and
God damn it! I
9
should have
points
fucking
of acid
casted
damage.
that spell. God fucking damn it! How many points? 9 points and how
9
many?
additional points of acid damage as it bites down into your leg.
How much total?
So 20 total.
20 total. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like 11. Oh wait, no, was it 11?
It was 11, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was 11 plus 9.
Alright, so
Yeah, so 20
Him
damage.
guy's looking. Him guy whose skin is normally gray is looking paler than normal.
All right.
have returned.
Sarah, it is your turn.
I see this crocodile. Oh,
Mhm.
Sarah.
I see this crocodile. I'm gonna blast the shit out of it. I'm gonna Eldritch blast it.
Sarah,
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
right here.
First blast. Natural 20.
Natural
On my
20.
first
All
blow.
right.
Natural 20, so that's gonna be 2d10 plus 5 on the first blast.
Yes. Or no, 1d10 times 2 plus 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it's okay. Let me get. I had to fix it. 13 times 2, so 26 on the first blast.
26 damage. All right.
Second blast.
Him guy.
Oh.
You take.
What
Yep.
the
Thanks, Sarah. I'm dead.
Is it? Yeah. You take 10 points of acid damage
Okay.
as it goes and
Yeah.
sprays this onto you.
Sarah, what the fuck?
Hey, you can't say that. You're down.
I'm not down. I have 16 health points left. Thank you.
All right. Are you attacking again?
Are the other guys in range of my other
Guys,
two
hey,
blasts?
help me!
I can't. I
Fucking
can't
help
cast
me!
magic. I can't cast magic. I've already cast Eldritch Blast. I have 2 more shots.
I'll
God
be when
damn it!
I come back into.
Can I
Focus.
reach the other 2 guys? It's
Um,
Eldritch Blast is 120 feet, so if not, I'll move so I'm in range of the other guy.
all right, you are just within range of the person who threw the daggers.
Perfect. Yeah, second blast is going to him.
All right, make a roll.
Yep, 22.
Hits.
All right. That is 13 damage.
All right,
And then the third blast will go to him as well.
all right.
Yep. Okay, that's 19.
Hits.
All right, 1d10. That is 7 damage.
All right.
I snuffed out that last one.
You go and you watch these beams of power just burst out of your fingers. 1, 2, 3, and as that last one goes out, you feel your finger. You rub it, and you can see that there's actually like soot accumulating on it. All right. It is now Taniv's turn. He took a second to be a little shocked, but he's going to go and he's going to run. He is going to jump over the gap and make his way over here with his movement. All right. And looking at him, he's just like streaming at them, sword in hand, ready to go.
Dude needs to calm down.
All right. It is now you Bones, immediately you look up and you can catch the glance of another person from underneath the thing. Yeah, let's do this. They go and they wait, distance, never mind. Okay, you watch them as they just sort of like sway their hands together and quickly press onto their chest, and they close their book, and they vanish. They just disappear.
Who?
One of the people who was behind the thing just goes and they vanish.
I'm gonna roll insight
Insight or
or
perception?
perception, I guess. Well,
Okay.
I passed the perception 16.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. You can't see them. It seems that they have vanished before your very eyes.
Okay.
All right. It is now the other guy's turn. He is going to Yep. As you are flying, Bones, you start to feel as if the air around you is getting more and more cold and cold. Gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 18.
18. All right. It's just centered right there on you. It doesn't get Taniv. As this like cylinder of this icy storm just goes and falls all around you, you take 8 bludgeoning damage, halved to 4, and and 14 cold damage, not halved.
Okay.
And let's see.
Good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yep, it goes.
Are you?
Yeah.
This massive, just like thing goes and falls there.
I'm gonna have to be.
And it immediately after just disappears. It just sort of like appears quickly and then just vanishes.
I'm gonna shake a few ice crystals off and go and roll into again.
All right. He's going to go and sort of move back a little, still sort
That's
of hiding behind
18
rocks.
intimidation.
18. Okay, good to know. All right. It is now him guy's turn.
Him guy.
I'm gonna cast
I could use a,
I'm gonna cast
but don't, because we don't want to show them that.
what you said what?
I was gonna say I could use some healing, but don't, because we don't want to
I
show them
You
need
need
that.
some
healing.
healing. Fuck off.
I
I
need
need
healing.
to be
You need healing. I need healing.
Everyone needs healing, right?
yeah, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
What is it, like
At what level?
Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Second level, that is 2d8
1d8.
plus 5. 2d8.
Oh.
Cure
Okay.
Wounds at second level is 2d8.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
At first level, it's 1d8.
It's plus what?
Do.
Plus 5?
No, not plus 5. It's plus whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
My spellcasting modifier. So this is in Cure Wounds is in Bard modifier is plus
Plus 3 or plus 4. I think it depends.
plus 3 plus 4. Probably
would-
plus
it
3
would-
then. 14 is my. Okay, and then I would like to try to disengage from the combat.
All right. You do so. Where would you like to move?
Yeah, I'd like to run and like over towards. There's no real cover over by me. I guess I'd like to run over towards the opposite wall, the right hand side, as far as I can.
All right. 30 feet is 6 squares. So there you are, just like right in front of Asph. All right. Is that all?
That's all I can do. So, yeah.
Indeed. All right. You watch now as this guy continues making his run, getting right behind these rocks here and pulling out his crossbow and taking another shot at Bones.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a
shit,
20 to
there's
hit.
that.
Hits.
All right. That is 8 damage, 8 piercing damage.
Halved.
Half to 4.
Can I use a bonus action even though it's the end of my turn?
What was that? What do you want to do?
No,
Or
you
your
can
bonus
only do
action
something
was
as a
disengage.
I know, but I have another bonus action. What the fuck was that?
You can't do
You
it
mean
if you're
like-
going to disengage because you used your
Okay.
action to heal, your bonus action to disengage. Yeah. You almost actually trip over Ass because he has just fucking vanished into the stone.
Yeah.
Bones, it is your turn.
I'm going to. Can I move to the one on the upper right there? The one who.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 65 feet of movement to get there.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go 40 feet in that direction.
All right.
Um,
Like
gonna
right here. There's a small incline up to this like
I'm up
third
20
section
feet in
of
the
it.
air.
No, you are. I'm just telling everybody because you're there.
Yeah, I'm gonna land. I guess just move me up like another tile.
Okay. You want to land?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna extend the blade of my sword, Black Blizzard, in the direction of this person and say, "We will take you alive. Do you want to be conscious or unconscious?"
All right. Roll for intimidation again.
Ooh, I keep rolling these good. 20.
20. All right. Ass, it is your turn.
Hey, so who needs healing, sir?
You and everyone.
You.
Literally
do,
all people
I
on the
do.
field.
Okay, so what do I got to cast on myself here? My aura vitality ran out. Can I cure wounds myself? Oh, I don't have cure wounds. Oh wait, I have my ability. I can heal myself with my own ability.
Yeah.
Win d6 per energy spent. So I have 6 energy. I'm gonna spend 4 on myself.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 2. That's 2. That's 6. That's 5. So 11, 13, 15.
All right. Yo, you heal up. Would you like to move anywhere from where you are, or you can remain hidden?
I'm gonna remain hidden.
All right.
Before
Next,
moving up.
it is this person here's turn. They are going to turn. They are going to run. 1, 2. Just around the corner here. They sort of hunch up against the wall. They're breathing heavy, and they just yell out, "Maybe we're in over our heads here."
What did you yell?
Maybe we're in over our heads here.
Possibly.
All right. But now
This
it
is
is
like
the.
D-Day.
But now there are things which it cannot understand common, such as the acidic crocodile, who is going to scurry its movement up and take a bite at Sarah.
Why me? I'm contemplating why I have burnt fingertips.
No,
Wait, if it's the
that's a
one-
10. 10 to hit.
Oh, good.
He just
Fuck
goes and goes,
off.
ah. Bites at you.
You
Misses.
bonk it. You kick it in the snout like you would a shark, and then you're like, yeah, this works.
All right. It is Sarah, your turn.
How? What's the difference? What's the distance to the other side? Just the other side. Just the other
Please,
side.
please count during the breaks. Please.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Why would we do
3,
that when that's
4,
your job? I don't know. It started becoming
Sorry,
5, 10,
Cassie.
15, 20, 25, 30. It's about it's like 30 feet. It's like 30, 35 feet.
To what?
The
Is it-
other side of the river.
The other side. Oh, other side of the river?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, other side of the river. Yeah, no. Like you can cross it 15 feet if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna Misty Step.
Oh,
I'm using my last. I'm using my last 2nd level spell slot to Misty Step. Across.
all right. Does that gauge an opportunity attack? I don't think
No,
so.
because
but
it does not because I just vanish.
okay, you go and you vanish. The acidic crocodile certainly tries. Just goes, oh, bites
Yeah, as he,
and
like,
it
does
gets
it, I'm
nothing
like,
but smoke. All right, so you go and you cross right here. Does that
I'm gonna-
does that engage take your movement, or can you still move?
No, it does not.
afterwards?
I can
Oh,
still
nice.
move it. I'm going to move northwest 30
Okay.
feet.
All right, you're like here.
That is not northwest.
Oh, northwest. Sorry.
That's
There you go. My bad.
Move southeast.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'm
Ooh.
going to wait, I'm not done actually. I
Okay.
just realized I can do something as a bonus action. I'm going to cast Healing Light. I'm gonna use 3 of my 4, so I'm gonna use 4d6 and heal myself.
Okay.
4d6, 3d6, 1, 2, 3. Roll. 13 points of healing.
All right. It is now Taniv's turn. He is going to. He is just booking it over towards that rock. All right. Okay, nothing there. You watch as this guy from behind the thing once more. He goes and he swings around the rock with his movement still covered in this, and he points directly at you, Bones, and just says, Get out of my home. Going to need a drum roll, please. Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, do I have advantage on those?
Not sure. I don't believe so.
24.
24. All right, so you succeed, but you still take still take 15 points of necrotic damage as this blight spell bursts from his finger, engulfing your body in this necrotic energy.
I'm gonna sort of shiver and spit ichor,
All right.
dark ichor on the ground and say, "Or what?" And roll intimidation again.
All right, you can't keep rolling intimidation when it's not
Oh.
your turn.
I think it's
guy.
fun to do it every time.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Mantle of Inspiration
Oh
and
shit.
grant 5 temporary HP up to 4 creatures you can see. So, I'm gonna cast because I can't see.
Can't see
Asph.
Ass.
Asph,
As
so-
far as you know, Asph no longer exists.
This. So I'm
That
gonna do
seems likely.
Tanev.
You're just like,
Yeah,
man, this
Tanev,
ass-sized
Sarah.
clump on the ground.
Yeah. Man is gone. I'm gonna do Tara, Trav,
Tanif,
Tanif.
I'm gonna call him
Travis.
Scott.
Tranib,
Tanif.
and Sarah.
All
No,
right.
I know his name is Tanib, but him guy is going to
Do
call him
you
Travis.
know his name is Tanif?
I do, him guy does not. Okay, so Tranib and Sarah and Bones. You put it in chat.
All right, let's go. Speed.
Yeah, I'm casting Mantle of Inspiration on them, and then each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to speed without provoking opportunity attacks, basically. And then Bardic Inspiration, anyone can gains inspiration die for 1d8 for 10 minutes, and they can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah.
So, does it look like the guy who just hit me with Blight is in charge?
It's the guy with a circle around him, right?
Not.
What is the circle?
You have.
Oh, it's a gray orb.
You have no indication whether or not this is like the leader of them. Nobody has like asked any questions of them. But
I'm gonna move up.
It is not the main voice that you heard discussing with you.
Okay.
The main representative.
I'm gonna move up and to the right to the one that got hit by all the stuff.
All right. All right, you're like right there with 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
Okay, would anybody else like to use their movement here?
Oh,
Tannin
can use
certainly
it, like,
does.
you can use it like on your turn. Like it doesn't have to be on my turn.
No, I think it's you use it immediately as a reaction.
Well, so it's a part of Bardic Inspiration, which means that it can be added after seeing the roll or knowing
Well,
outcome,
no.
and then, like,
I'm talking about the movement. The movement you do immediately.
Oh,
Does anyone want to do? Sarah, do you want to move?
Immediate. Okay.
Jake.
Yes.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Oh, sorry.
30 feet of movement.
I want to look at my fingers for a quick minute.
Okay.
Like, just like, what am I looking at here?
It is not your turn. This is a reaction to move.
Why would I move?
You
Because
were
I just
given
cast Mantle of
movement
Inspiration.
by Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh shit.
If you want to move, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, I want to. I want to go up towards the rock
Okay.
to my left.
There you are.
Very cool. Thank you.
Okay, Asph, do you want to move or do you wish to remain hidden?
Wait, I didn't cast it on
Asph
Asph.
did
I
not
can't
receive
use it.
Mantle
Never
of
mind.
Inspiration.
Asph, you shall remain hidden. All right.
Okay.
And I did it on myself.
Yeah, so that
it
was
would
your
be me
bonus
and the other two.
action for Bardic Inspiration. Oh yeah, what do you say?
And I'm just gonna start like singing like sweet feet take upon the rock and move swiftly.
New song. New hit single.
The new hit single, Sweet Feet. Sweet feet move swiftly across the rock. And then I'm also going to move up 30 feet of movement because I cast it on myself.
Okay.
So head up straight, just straight towards.
Yep. What do you want to do? What do you
And
want to do?
I'm gonna try to. Let's see. I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow at. Can I? Okay, so is the gray mist? Is it covering the person? I can still see the mist, right?
Yeah.
The gray mist. Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, sweet. And then it's just a D4, I think, right? Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Okay.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
4. The 4, Captain.
Yep. He goes. This crossbow bolt just shoots into his arm. Just.
And then I'm going to hide. I'm gonna go to try to
Alright,
dive into the.
You've used all of your actions.
I don't think I've used all my actions. I can.
You used a bonus action to do your Mantle of Inspiration. You did your action to attack.
I have one more bonus action to hide, dash, or whatever.
No, that is your
Or
bonus
including
action.
that in
You
that
can
one.
use that. You can use your bonus action to do that, but you only get one.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Yeah, it works.
All right.
Oh, also, you all get 5 temporary HP points,
Yes.
by the way. So add that to your.
Oh,
Whatever.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Not you, Asph. Sorry.
Yeah, not you.
Oh, shit.
I can't see you, so.
That's fair. That's fair. It's very fair.
Asph dies and doesn't come
All
back,
right.
as far as I know.
Yeah. All right. Now this guy's turn. He's going to hobble around here. He's going to point his crossbow directly at you, Bones, and says, "Don't you fucking move! You get away from her now." And it is your turn.
He sounds like a wimp.
I'm gonna turn to the one talking
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Or what?"
Intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Does a
Ooh.
23 hit?
Yeah.
All right. That is.
You can use your
Ooh.
D8, your 1D8.
Oh, my
Alright.
1d8 to increase my armor class?
No,
Or
not
no,
armor class.
you can do it to like, I
It's
guess,
not- I'm
I
not-
don't know.
All right,
I
you
don't
take
know.
14 half to 7 piercing damage as the crossbow bolt just goes sinking deep into your shoulder.
I'm gonna pull it out, hold my arm out,
Mhm.
and drop it, and say, "I can do this all day. Please come quietly."
All right, are you doing anything else?
I mean, I haven't done any of my movement or attacks, have I?
You have not.
Well, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
I am going to hit her with the flat of my sword.
All right, make an attack roll for me.
Knock her out.
It's 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay, rolling damage. 16.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. All righty.
Chick man, Joni. I'm not a chick, I'm a dude. Bong!
16, you said? All right. Asph, it is your turn.
Wait, I have another attack.
Oh, yeah, you do. Do you want to go again?
Yep.
All right.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Ooh, min damage. Does a 9 damage, 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning damage. All right. So you go and just punch twice. And as this happens, the acidic crocodile slowly makes its way over towards him, guy. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Wait,
Getting
he
right
can't
around
move
here.
that fast.
Yeah, he can. He has 45 feet of movement. He's fast as fuck.
As fast as fuck, boy.
He's fast as fuck, dude. He's God. I love the acidic
I
crocodile.
made a mistake. I should have grappled.
I was expecting you to suplex him like you did the crocodile.
I should have done that. I'll
All
do
right.
that on my next turn if I get one.
Sarah, it is your
You
turn.
beat- I'm going to walk forward.
Oh wait, can I bardic inspiration the damage roll?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna
So
do
we
that.
are okay. We
For
are
one of 'em,
inspired.
yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay, that's
going.
plus 4 bludgeoning for
Okay.
what that counts.
I'm going to walk forward
All
and put my
right.
arm out, and I'm like, just please come with us quietly. We don't want to kill any of you. Please. I wanted like go for an
Plead with
intimidation
them.
esque.
If we
Yeah.
wanted you dead, you would be already.
Yeah, exactly.
We are exhibiting great restraint.
I could
Where do you wanna
milk you
move?
eat. I said forward, like towards the two big rocks. Move forward. I want to see if I can go for intimidation.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this as well.
All right.
Give me a sec. Oh shit. Click in Steam and then add the D8. Where's this fucking D8? There it is. Okay, so that is a 19.
19. All right.
To do what?
Good to know.
Intimidate.
Oh.
I have my arm out. I'm like ready to cast something. So I'm readying a spell pretty much.
Okay. What do you want that to be? Are you taking a ready action?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. What are you readying for? What spell are you readying, and what is your trigger?
Level 1 guiding bolt, and if they just attack, I'm just gonna fire one.
Okay. At who?
The dude behind the rocks.
Okay. Gotcha. Hearing all of this, you hear a voice which seems to appear from all around you. Just says, "Let us leave, and you shall never hear from us again."
You can never come back here. You understand that?
You can no longer attack the people of Wilkinson.
Of course.
Oh, you're gonna give us your word as bandits?
I shall give you my word as a mother.
Oh, your word as a mother.
Well,
And what collateral?
blood contract? Anyone?
Blood contracts?
Blood pact?
So taking hostages.
No,
Oh.
I want a solemn oath.
Shake on the
You
hand
wish-
of an orphan that you as a mother will not
I
hurt
think we need a
from
third
Wilkinson.
we need a third party source. Where's Tundo? We need a third party.
I'm gonna say one thing. Only if Tanev agrees to it.
Tanev standing in this room is just he doesn't really know what to do. He walks over towards this man and he walks up and he reaches the circle and he's like is forced out and he can't enter in. He's just like, this wasn't the deal.
No, it wasn't.
You people just don't get it.
I don't know. I
Give
don't
us
like it.
one.
I
One of
don't
you
want
stays
bloodshed.
with us.
I don't want bloodshed, Tanev.
No. One of them stays here. The rest of you can go fuck off. One of you stays here. Out from a voice surrounding you entirely just says, Malthus, your worth has reached its end. The man behind the rock here starts to stammer, looking around, and just the voice again just says, Thanor, Alvis, with me. Come. Are any of you going to do anything?
Do we really
I'm
want
gonna
to do that?
slowly lower.
I'm gonna say, listen. I've seen too many people used as tools like this. You want to do it? The other two of you, you're cowards. The one we can't see, you're weak. And if you... Ooh, is the voice is female, right?
Yes.
Where is she?
Right here. She appears right behind you.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
She's right behind me. Oh, look out! She's right behind you.
My people will be leaving. You will be left with Malthus. I am sure that he will be given to the proper authorities. Malthus is young. He is foolish. He will barely do a few years. You get your justice, and I get to see my beloved again.
You couldn't just, like, work a couple years, build up credit, get an
Oh, God.
apartment, move in together.
I will do anything for my family. Malthus understands that.
Who is Malthus to you?
Right now, he is a hostage.
Who is Malthus to you?
He is a man, a dwarf, standing behind a rock over there. A man who has lost his purpose. He has fought bravely, and he shall be rewarded in due time. But now, for the good of the group, we shall be making our way.
Tanev, do you agree to this?
That was my deal. We get one.
I'm going to extend my hand to her.
She reaches out and grabs it. Upon closer inspection now, you can see that she is a dark, like almost like obsidian-skinned elf with pale white hair. She leans in close and whispers into your ear. Then the die is cast. Come now, others. Let us get out of here. We shall be going into the other room. When you hear the arcane flash, you may leave or do whatever you want. Malthus,
Have your word that you won't bring this place down on us?
I promise that we will not bring this place down on you.
On your child's life?
On my child's life.
All right, then.
Malthus, you have done well, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye, and pray we do not meet each other again. And they go, and they wander into the back, opening up a compartment underneath a boulder, and they disappear onto the other side, leaving you just with Malthus. Would any of you like to do anything for the next 10 minutes in game?
High mouth is up. Or hand
Yeah,
spawn is back at least.
I got
Alright.
rope. I got some rope.
All right. As you do that, you wait, and as 10 minutes pass, you hear this arcane. And the cave falls silent once more. They also
Good.
took the crocodile. I forgot to mention.
This crocodile seeks vengeance for its brother.
Crocodile.
Is the
Alright.
water
So,
clear now?
No, it is still acid. This is a acid waterfall.
Oh, jeez.
Your Malthus.
What happened? What seemed to have happened was there was a hallucinatory terrain put upon it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's smart. That's
Malthus.
really smart.
So, Malthus, you got anything in your pockets we should know about? Anything sharp, dangerous that could hurt us?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I slap his face. Shut the
Alright.
fuck up.
We should get out of here. We need to rest before we
Yeah.
make our way out.
Agreed.
All right. So you go and start to make your way out. How would you guys like to cross the acid river?
At the thinnest point possible, at the very bottom.
I'm just
Alright.
going
I think
to.
I can cross that. That's like 10 feet.
Doesn't
I can
Asph
cross
have
that.
Can't he like make a bridge of dirt or something? Seems like you have a spell called Bridge of Dirt.
Do you have mold
I
earth?
Bridge
do not
of
have
Move.
Bridge
dirt.
of Dirt. I have
Do you
nothing
have
of the sort
move?
at the moment.
Gra-
Do you
like,
not have mold earth? Do you not have mold earth?
Mold earth.
Nope. Yeah,
Um,
I don't have any like terrain things at this point, really.
Hey, is
Okay.
that dead crocodile still around? The rock
It
crocodile.
is.
good.
It is.
Turned it to
has
ash.
turned to ash due to the It's due to the chain lightning.
Okay, I'm going to long jump across and throw my rope back to him, guy. We're both
Yeah.
going to hold it up very
Can I
high, and the rest of
thorn
you
whip
can zip
to
line
grapple?
across.
Cross, Clark.
I would not say you can thorn whip to grapple. No.
That'd be
Okay,
cool,
so
though.
we're
If you
gonna
could
do
be
Spider-Man
very
around
cool,
with
but
sword
no.
whip, that would be pretty cool.
I
What
mean,
should we do
can-
with
wait.
the tied up man?
Can
How are we
him guy
getting him?
throw up people across the smallest point of the river?
Yeah. Yeah, you can throw the
And
tied up man. You can throw
Can
him.
I
He's a
thorn
dwarf.
whip Bones' arm and have him launch me across the river?
Sure.
Him guy throw me. Him guy throw me.
I'm gonna wait for Bones to get to the other side to catch you. So hold on one second.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don't
long
drop
jump
me.
across.
Don't drop me.
I'm gonna pick Sarah up under her arms and I'm gonna swing her. You know how like shot puts, like people they like do like swing around, like they do a circle,
Oh
and like
god.
how you hold kids and you swing them around a bit
Oh.
before you throw them.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that with Sarah and Asph.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna catch them. What do you do with Malthus?
Yeah. What about
Malthus, the
Malthus?
gnome.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chuck him
dwarf.
across.
This is
Okay,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna catch
imagining.
him.
This is what I'm imagining.
I'm gonna
No,
set
I'm
him
gonna-
down and sort of pat him on the head.
Yeah.
We'll get you sorted out. I don't think you're to blame for any of this.
Check those ropes first. Just check the ropes.
He goes and
check
spits
the
on your
ropes.
leg.
Oh, very nice, very nice. No acid damage. Not a crocodile.
All right. I throw Sarah. Do I have to roll to throw at people?
No, this is fine. You're like assisting throwing them. It's fine. Yeah. So you go and you make your way out of the cave.
Yay, combat's done. Yay.
Congratulations, you have managed to evade a disastrous end.
Hey guys,
did
we
evade
did
it.
it.
All
Good
right.
job, all.
Tanev goes and just looks around and says, we should probably set up camp. You guys look like shit. I look like shit. This guy is shit. Pointing down to Malthus.
Let's set up camp. Back in the old campsite. Sorry I wrecked it.
It's fine. I'll help you guys clean up. And you watch, and everyone takes a little time cleaning up. What is everyone's passive perception?
16.
11.
Alright.
Passive. Why is that not a thing on my sheet?
Do you have
My perception is plus
do you have
2.
proficiency in perception?
Nope.
Then it is your
Modifier.
wisdom modifier.
It's your wisdom
That's it.
modifier plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Should be
10.
12.
Yeah.
Should be 12.
No, it's wisdom. I have 11 in wisdom. Whoops.
You have 11,
Oh,
you
then
have
it's just
11 in
10.
wisdom?
I do have 11 in wisdom. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
kind of
aren't
makes
you, aren't
sense.
you a druid? Druid's spellcasting
Yeah.
is wisdom.
All right. So, what was yours, him guy?
I'm sorry, what?
What was yours?
My roommate was talking to me. Can you?
What was your
Say it one more
passive
time.
perception?
Oh, it's 13.
13. Okay, so him guy and Bones, you see this. Tanev, after cleaning up for a little bit, he kept kind of looking over his shoulder, making sure everyone was preoccupied, and he goes and he sort of walks over to Malthus, who is situated over a little bit off to the camp, still within eyesight, but close over to further away from the center. He just walks over to him.
I'm going to use clairvoyance
All right.
to see what's going on.
What would you like to? What do you want to do? What are you
Uh,
asking?
I guess I want to determine if he has murderous intent.
All right. You watch, and it's extremely subtle, but he grabs the back of Malthus's shirt and slowly starts inching him over, closer and closer to the edge. The voices inside your
am
head, Bones,
going
start
to rush
screaming.
over.
Start screaming. Fall, fall,
I'm going to dash
fall,
over.
fall. All right. He is now at the ledge with him. You are dashing over. What do you want to do?
Alphys, it's
I'm
not worth
also-
it.
I'm gonna use my. Can I use
Don't
my?
be like him.
Can I grab him, or can I also help? Can I help him anyway?
You can
I have
bardic
not used my.
persuasion
I
roll.
haven't. I haven't used my 1d8, so can I? What can I do
I'm
for
gonna roll
you?
persuasion, I guess.
Can
All
I
right.
can I thorn whip to restrain?
You don't see this happening.
Oh, that's a
shit.
3.
3.
I'm in a
Bardic
medi-
inspiration.
All right.
I'm in a meditative state right now.
Bones.
I'm gonna use.
Bones
I'm
is
using bardic inspiration on Bones.
well.
I have 4 of them.
Okay. Bones, you can make your roll with
You want me
bardic.
to roll again?
Or not roll again, but you can add your bardic inspiration to that.
Add my D8, okay.
Can I give him my d8?
Okay,
No.
that's a
No.
10 total.
10.
Fuck.
He just looks over. He doesn't even notice you, Bones, and he just looks down on
I
the.
cast hold person.
This is you used your bardic inspiration.
God damn it! Let me save this man.
He just looks down and says, "It's beautiful weather out there." He
Don't
pushes,
do it.
and he goes and he
Okay,
pushes.
I'm going
off.
to start flying.
All right.
I'm gonna try to Gwen Stacy his ass. Um, I'm going to. I am at 17 hit points.
Okay.
I am going to jump off the edge after him. I'm in like a full sprint at this point.
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
I'm gonna make an acrobatics.
What are you
check.
trying? Yeah. What are you trying to do? So
Go fast because I'm a lot denser.
you
Then-
okay? Speed of acceleration is
What I'm
the
saying
same.
is, I'm trying to narrow myself out like a missile and go down, which Malthus isn't doing.
Okay.
He's falling flat.
I try to like dive catch him like I'm a
Yeah, he's
bird of prey or
fucking-
something.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's
Give me a
increasing his
give me
velocity.
a
It seems exactly what acrobatics.
yeah. Give me an
is.
acrobatics check then.
Natural 2.
Okay.
God damn it, Bones.
You go and you steady yourself up and you go and you try so close to reach him, and you reach out with your hand and you're able just to grasp onto his cloak for a moment before smack.
Shit.
How far was that drop?
That was a 180-foot drop.
That's gonna instantly kill him. I don't even get to lay on hand stabilize.
I have spare the dying. I could potentially save him.
So
Do I
let
know
me-
this about you, Sarah?
I know that Sarah's still up here. Sarah.
Let me
I'm in a meditative.
let me
Revivify as
hold up.
well.
Let me do something for a moment. I need to.
I'm in a meditative
this.
state right now. I'm in a
I
meditative
know,
state.
I'm gonna try to shake you
So
out
that
of it.
is
Guys, I have
Um,
revivify.
Oh, you have Revivify?
Yep.
Okay, toss Asph off the cliff again. No catch.
I go, Ash, Sarah, no time to talk. fuck. I need one of you off that cliff now. Okay, Ash, I
Point
throw.
to Sarah.
Okay, I'm still in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
throw,
pound.
throw Ash off
Was
the
this
cliff.
it? Wait, have we had a short rest yet or no?
Yeah, so
No.
this like kills him outright.
So
Yeah.
revivify might work.
Hmm?
Revivify might work.
Yes, but you have how long is
I'm gonna try to catch
Revivify?
Asp. It's 5 minutes,
Revivified
right?
instant. It's
Revi-
instant.
no, but how long before you need to use it? I believe it's a minute.
I think it's
Yeah,
5 minutes.
yeah.
Let's see.
Revivify
I-
is
Oh, never
never
mind.
Within the minute, I
Within
throw
the
Ash
minute.
off the cliff.
It's
I'm gonna
gonna be
catch us.
close.
I'm gonna catch
I
Asp.
throw him off the cliff.
Oh, no!
Ass, do
Uh,
you are you
18.
hold
18
up,
to
hold
catch us.
slow down. Ass, are you okay with this?
After hearing an AT to catch, okay.
Okay. So an 18 to catch,
You
I'll
all-
say it halves the damage. You are still falling. How high are you up right now, Bones? Jesus.
It was probably if I didn't catch him fully, I'm probably about 60 feet up.
Okay, yeah, I
With
would
the
say you're like
180-foot
60
drop.
feet up. So that is
You break a rib.
Um,
You definitely break a rib.
so 60 feet up. That's 120 foot drop for ass. That is. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I want to make sure I'm
Oh,
doing this
wait,
properly.
I got-
Is
I got-
Did you get an 18
1d6
to
for
catch?
every fall. Every 1d6 for every 10 feet of falling. Ass, you take 41 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Left, right?
What the fuck? Why
Halved.
did you suggest
Halved.
that? I thought you were gonna catch me.
Halved. Halved.
Oh wait,
Guys, it doesn't
no,
come back.
wait, yes, halved. So that is sorry.
You're alive, bitch.
It is 37 divided by 2. So
Oh my
17,
god.
16.
19.
it is 19 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you alive,
Okay.
Nick? Or are you unconscious?
Nope, I'm dead.
I'm gonna use lay on hands.
Did you wait? How many lay
I
on
didn't
hands
know
do you
that.
have?
Wait, I didn't know him catching me was
uses?
gonna do so much damage.
What? You jumped off a 120-foot cliff. You said.
No, I threw him off 100.
I have lay on hands. I have lay on hands.
Do you have how many? What do you have for lay on hands? Because I think you
Wait, the
used
health pool.
you used
No,
5
health-
God damn it, I
points of.
used 5. No. Jesus Christ.
Fucking.
I'm gonna roll medicine.
What? Okay. What are you trying to do?
Do you not have a potion? Do you not have a health potion?
Oh, I do have health potion.
Oh my god, thank you.
I'm gonna empty the health potion into Ash's mouth.
All right. As you're descending,
Yes, straight
Okay.
up. We're
Roll.
saving this motherfucker.
Roll damage. Or roll
2d4.
health back.
It's 2d4 plus 3.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay,
Jesus
that's
fucking
6.
Christ.
Oh,
That's
also,
6
Also,
ass for the
you have
second
plus
time.
5 HP.
For the
for,
second time today, after a long fall, you just wake up to the feeling of this potion going down your mouth. You just wake up.
Vivify this man, it's important.
Can I revivify?
It's like, it's
Like, okay.
All right. You reach into your pocket and you grab out a handful of these tiny shimmering
dear
diamonds. You lay them across this
Wait, do I
body.
even have enough money to do this?
You do. You have 1 charge
Yes.
of Revivify in your pouch from when we started the game.
Okay.
You will need to refill this.
Yep.
So
This
you
is
go.
very important to Tanev's character development, okay?
You lay the diamonds down across. You rest your hands on him. You watch Bones as Ass eyes go completely white, and the roots from the ground start to go and wind up the body, sucking or like wrapping around the body in this glowing radiant light until finally
Is he alright? Tell me he's alright!
I'm just gonna fly up. I'm gonna carry each of them
all
on
right.
my arms.
How much do you weigh, Ass? Actually, I can just check.
Very easily carry
I
this, think.
weigh. How much do I weigh?
You don't have character weight. It's fine. It's close enough. It takes you a little longer than usual, Bones, but because
No.
it's a dwarf and it's like a thin tiefling, so you're fine.
I'm gonna land up on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't show how many diamonds got used up, does it?
It does not know. It's just 300 gold worth of it.
Is there any like visual proof of that?
Not really. They all turn to dust.
Okay, well I'm not gonna scoop up some dust. It could be any dust. How many diamonds are diamonds? How many diamonds are worth 300 GP?
I think diamonds are a little more abundant, but they're just
It's-
sort of like really small ones.
Okay. I am going to put them down. Walk over to Tanev.
Mm-hmm.
Roll up my sleeves.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Your robotic
Put
sleeves.
my hand on his shoulder.
On
Mm-hmm.
his chest.
The shoulder just grip a little
Yeah.
hard. Say, that took diamonds. It's not about the money. I'm gonna smack him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, fall in line.
fall in love? Kim guy says?
Fall in line.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk away.
Clark.
Mm-hmm.
Live.
I've been in my
Vegetative
like.
healing
in-
coma. You've been in your
I've been
healing
in my.
coma?
Your what is the hyperbolic
That's
sleep
what-
chamber?
No, Superman
yeah.
was in a healing coma after he fought Doomsday. That's why I
Yeah.
would say healing coma.
I'm in my meditative state.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to meditate and see if I can reach out
Okay.
after what just happened. I'm be like, hello.
You don't know what's happened.
Well, what happened in the cave?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't kill anyone this time. I did what you said, non-combative. At least I tried. I'm trying to be better. Hello?
I'm trying to be bad.
Ron,
hear-
are you in here?
You hear
no.
an ethereal laughter. No. So you go and you hear the familiar voice again just say out to you, "You have done well to heed my warning, but the die is cast nonetheless. You must continue to think of your actions. Do not do just what I desire or advise. Be wise and learn from your predecessors' mistakes."
Well, I tried avoiding that, but it still doesn't help that my fingertips are. Why are you going away? Why are you doing that?
You never listen to me anymore.
You never listen to me ever anymore, patron. What the fuck? What are you
That's it,
doing?
I'm going to Ron.
Ron, hello. I want to form a pact.
An avalanche of deer teeth covered the party. Everyone dies. Roll new characters for next week.
Yes, I can use my new character.
All
Dear
right.
folk.
As you now rest within this makeshift campsite,
I tie the
tensions
guy
high.
who jumped off. Wait, hold on. I tie the guy who jumped off a cliff to a tree in the middle of the night while no one's looking to make sure he doesn't try it again.
All right, there are no trees. You can tie him to the cart.
I would tie him to the cart.
For
I said,
tying
Harold, go watch him.
fucking. Oh my god. Where's
Tundo?
Tundo?
Tundo is resting in the cart. He didn't really see any of this, and he's just sort of.
Good.
He's like,
Hundo, you're on guard duty.
He
Why
just
the
saw
fuck
us jump off the cliff. He just saw me throw Asph off the cliff. He was like, "What the fuck?"
actually, no.
I
He did see you
survived.
throw Asph off the cliff. So you watch as when you say he's on guard duty, he's like uncharacteristically sheepish. He's like, "Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I'll stay up." And that is where we will
Hundo's
end.
learning fear.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
We're ending with a
You-
long rest.
You fucking insane people. Oh, jeez. He died the
On
first time.
way.
Time to throw him off the cliff again.
It worked.
I figured that would be
Dude,
Can
Asph
I,
died,
can I
he
now
should
ha-
come back.
can I now have the title Doom Diver?
sure. Fucking just
Oh, you should have used the thorn as a bungee cord.
Yo.
fucking.
I don't think Clark would have let me do
Yeah, you
that.
guys don't.
He
You actually
wasn't letting
didn't
me do
know.
that
This
thing.
is what Malthus said to him beforehand. He wanted to die.
Oh,
Totally.
man.
Haha.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Good session. Good Cracker Barrel podcast. See you in
Cracker
general.
Barrel out.
Are we?
See you
Fuck
in
you,
general.
Ray.
Are we doing a
Cracker
long
Barrel
rest?
fan.